Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, guys? How are y'all doing today? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our, I guess, what is the third NBA game of the season. It's our first all-Texas game, and this should be a fun one. So, in case you guys are checking in right now and thinking to yourself, Mario, you're really, I could have sworn you said that you weren't going to do this. Well, I caved, and we are definitely doing this. We are now definitely doing whatever NBA games I think that we see fit here. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Shout out to Mr. Robert Zamora. Hello. Thomas Johnson, what's going on? Brian, thanks for checking in. Looks like Kevin saying yo, Kevin. What's up, big dog? Fist bumps to Arian Robbie. Fist bumps to Frymeister Bond and Swaggy McNolegs. What up, guys? What up, y'all? Cheers to you. Good handful of people already in here, guys. About 100 people already watching, and we're just getting here started before even tip-off. So, yeah, my San Antonio Spurs, a lot of y'all's Houston Rockets. We're going to keep this here in the state of Texas today. Shout-outs to Houston Defined. What up, Houston Defined? George Pearson saying hello. Hello to everyone living like Larry. Larry, what up? Houston Defined said fist bumps. I got you, dude. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Okay, so we have our formula for football. We are continuing now to develop our formula for basketball. In the past, when we did these streams, I was only able to bring you guys the graphic. And what's interesting is that I think a lot of people really liked this layout and this graphic because I moved the basketball around, and people really seem to enjoy that. The downside is that you can't see the stats and the data and the other pieces that are so important that people really enjoy about our NFL streams. So I decided that it would be smart to maybe just condense this and then merge it with what we're doing for NFL. What that's going to end up looking like today, ladies and gentlemen, is this part of the piece that you guys seem to really enjoy, plus the NFL stuff or the informational stuff on the side that you guys really enjoyed about football. So now you'll be able to see the field goal percentage, the three-point percentage, the free throw percentage, the players on the court. You'll be able to see the points, the rebounds, assists, and the personal fouls. I'll still be keeping the scoreboard. It'll be above my head. And I will be moving the basketball at the bottom. So this way we get a little bit of everything. We're in Houston. This game will take place in Houston, so it is going to be at the Toyota Center. So it's going to be the smaller version of the court, same thing that we did before. And I'm just going to be managing the basketball like I did on the other side. I think that's going to end up working really well for this. So that's going to be the layout for today. Looking forward to the feedback. I like this layout right now. Thank you, William. I like it too. I like it too. Santino says, I like the little court. It's full court, brother. It's full court press today, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to James Joseph, CJ Banning. What's up, Charles? I see you. The Dusty Attic. Hello. Hello, Dusty Attic. Shout out to Traveling Pony Studios. Checking in, Donkey. Hello, Donkey He. All right, guys. Cool, cool, cool. Tommy Braskett. Hello, Bear. What's up, dude? Dutch Vanderline. Vanderlinde? I don't know. What's up, dude? What's up, guys? Oh, one more thing I need to add in here. I can't forget our chat layover. I want to make sure that everybody can see the chats so they don't think that I'm talking to myself. So here is Global Information Man saying hello. What up, Global Information Man? Tommy. likes. I think that's going to work out too. I think it's going to work out really well, Tommy. Son of a knick-knack. Hello, Robert. Okay, guys, nothing but net, says James Joseph. Swish. You know what's really funny? So Sammy's not really old enough to have the dexterity to dribble a basketball or do any of that stuff, but we still got him a little Tykes basketball set, and I'm like standing in the kitchen just, hey, Kobe, just throwing him, launching him over the chairs and just enjoying a little bit of basketball there on the side. Okay, guys, let's get more into our pregame. Right now, there is a game currently happening on ESPN. This game behind me will be on ESPN in case you want to watch this as a watch party as well. Right now, the Lakers are playing the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers are blowing the Lakers out, which is an interesting change of pace here. There's Donovan Mitchell going to go ahead and take that to the hole. Drops the hammer on Los Angeles. So the Cleveland Cavaliers are now up 105-80 in that game. But before we get to that game, we've got this game. We'll start with the away team like we normally do, and these are the projected starters for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama, Harrison Barnes, Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle, and De'Aaron Fox. This is my squad, guys. This is my team. I love my San Antonio Spurs. Yes, Wemby will actually be starting. At least that's according to the report that I read today. So Wemby should be starting. He's finally getting those starts. Remember, he was on injury management after the calf issues that he was having, but he's back. So Wemby, Barnes, Vassell, Castle, and De'Aaron Fox. And coming off the bench for San Antonio, Luke Cornett, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sochan, Julian Champagnie, and Dylan Harper. This is going to be your bench players. We might see some variation. Deeper bench goes down here. Kelly Olynyk, Biyombo for the big guys. You got Carter Bryant, Lindy Waters III, and David Jones-Garcia, Dominicano, right there at the bottom of the list. But these are the deeper bench players. So we might see some Sochan today. We might see some Champagnie. We might see some Luke Cornett. We'll probably see some Luke Cornett at some point. I really like – dude, okay, it's been really cool to watch Luke Cornett because they just feed him those alley-oops and he just drops the hammer. Looking forward to that there as well. And I'm getting excited about our bench players. Starters here, really good for San Antonio. Starters also really good for the Houston Rockets. And there are some new faces on this team, a couple of familiar faces that have risen up the depth chart. Of course, Alperen Sengun going to be your starting center. He was your starting center last season. You'll notice one big new face right here. That is KD, Kevin Durant, going to be your small forward for the Houston Rockets starting five. So Alperen Sengun, actually a center here. Jabari Smith Jr. going to be a power forward. Small forward going to be Kevin Durant. Shooting guard Tari Eason, and point guard Amen Thompson. So Amen Thompson going to be your point guard for this squad. And we'll go into a little bit more specific numbers for them in just a second. Bench players. So not Steven Adams. Oof. Looks like I forgot to change some of these right now. I updated the photos. Didn't change all of the names here, did I? Center. This is not a photo of Steven Adams. This is a photo of Clint Capella. Guys, I know this is not Steven Adams. Before you roast me out there, Santino, if you're watching, can you fix that, dude? That'd be awesome. I told Santino, I said, I'm going to take care of all these slides today. And, of course, when I do something, it's wrong. When he does them, he typically does them right. Anyways, here's not Steven Adams. Next to him is Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Okogie, not quite sure. We'll find out how to pronounce that at some point tonight. Reed Shepherd and J.D. Davison going to be your bench players for the Houston Rockets. Steven Adams is actually out for today's contest. I've got him on the deep bench. Jeff Green, Jashawn Tate, Aaron Holiday, and Tristan Newton going to be the deep bench players for the Houston Rockets. Okay, let's do a quick offensive comparison here. He says, I'm at the – oh, that's right. You are working tonight. Sorry, bud. Sorry, dude. Don't you worry about this, man. We'll be fine without it. Looks like CJ Banning, member for 1 month, says, go Seahawks. What up, dude? He says, later, nothing but net. It's going to be nothing but net a lot today. Let's take a look at it, guys. Okay. So the stats here for these two teams. They are very, very close. Whether they're a San Antonio Spurs fan like me or a Houston Rockets fan like so many of you watching this live stream right now, these are the numbers between the two for the regular season and offensively speaking. The San Antonio Spurs are averaging about 117 points per game. So are the Houston Rockets. Now, it's very, very close, but when we round, it does get to 117 for both. Looks like Victoria. What up, Victoria? She says, my first NBA game. Let's go. Let's go, Victoria. How you doing, big boss lady? Let's go. Hey, good to have you here for this game. DJ Jeans in the chat as well. El Punch, what's going on? We got Punch versus 4UC. William Vasquez. Hello, William. And shout outs to Early Love Now saying, wow, got to be quick to call basketball. We're playing basketball. Oh, yeah. I said basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way you dribble up and down the court. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Dude, if you've never heard that song, check it out. Same with me, says Brian. What up, Brian? There's, looks like True North Beard Company. Hello from Maine. What up, True North? Thanks for checking in. All right, guys. Snowman Multimedia, 30-year broadcast veteran here. Learning more from the folks here online, says Snowman Multimedia. Mr. Multimedia, thank you for checking in. Okay, Mr. Multimedia, we've got the multimedia, we've got the graphics, we've got the audio, we've got the video. You're in the right place, my friend. I digress. Points per game, 117 for both. That's kind of average. We're looking at shooting percentage here. The Houston Rockets, marginally better. Honestly, it's so insignificant here, less than 1% shooting advantage for the Houston Rockets. Three-point accuracy, it may not feel like a lot, between 34 and 37, but that's almost a 10% increase at three-point shots there. So San Antonio shooting at 35% from beyond the arc. The Houston Rockets are shooting at 37% from the three-point line. Now, San Antonio's really good at getting to the stripe, and when they are at the stripe, they're also very good at converting those into points. Free throw percentage, 78, almost 79% for San Antonio, 75 for Houston. Fast break points per game. In case you don't know what a fast break is when you're on one side of the court and all of a sudden the ball gets poked away and you find yourself scoring quickly on the other side. That means no stopping around and passing it and having an elongated possession that takes anything over 8 seconds. Anyways, fast break points. San Antonio quick in transition. They are averaging almost 16 fast break points per game. Meanwhile, the Houston Rockets averaging about 14 fast break points per game. Points in the paint. Now, Wemby did miss some time. The Houston Rockets are outscoring San Antonio inside the paint 53-49. Assists per game. San Antonio able to move the basketball around pretty quickly here, and San Antonio commits less turnovers than the Houston Rockets offense per game. So just based off of everything I see here, honestly, it's a wash. These two teams are both playoff bound. This might give us a little more separation between the two, but maybe not. Points per game allowed. The Houston Rockets are giving up less points per game. The San Antonio Spurs defense is giving up 112, almost 113. Houston Rockets 110.5. Defensive rebounds per game. San Antonio averaging 34.5 rebounds per game. Defensive, not offensive. Defensive rebounds per game. The Houston Rockets averaging 33 rebounds per game. Does that really make that much of a difference at this small of a difference? No, it's going to be a good battle of the boards today. Would like to see Wemby be more like, well, I mean, Wemby should always just be himself, man. Would love to see San Antonio win this game, but it's going to be close, I believe. Blocks per game. This is interesting because we know what Wemby is when it comes to blocking, but again, he missed 12 games this season. Alperen Sengun has been so good in the paint defensively, and I think that they might struggle. I think we're gonna be seeing a big battle of the big guys inside the paint today. We'll actually get into that in just a moment. Turnovers forced per game, San Antonio has a very, very slight edge, and the Houston Rockets play a little bit cleaner defensively there, committing just 18.9 fouls per game versus 19.1, but really it's negligible. This is like, bro, it is so close. Everything is even, says James Joseph. Yes, 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 yes. Courtney's saying she's a Golden State Warriors fan, spent most of her life in the Bay Area, living where the Suns play now, rock and roll. Let's see, exactly even, so home field advantage, says James. We'll see about that. We'll see about that, James. Looks like Ozahar saying hello. What up, Ozahar? Cheers to you. Donald saying, yes, I'm a Bulls fan. Bear saying football. Puro Spurs. Hey, ¿qué onda, César? Olvera, César. Bienvenidos, mi amigo. Puro pinche San Antonio, ya tú sabes, mi amigo. Wrong sport, says Bear. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But you know what? That's why we did do a different branding change here, guys. That actually is why it's called FN Sports. It's Football Nation as like where we began, but we decided to start moving this and branding this more as FN Sports, and we can keep the our hashtag Let's FN Go. Football Nation FN, but FN Sports allows us to cover a little bit more. I think that's the direction we will be heading in here. What up, T.O.? T.O. for Nick saying, realist announcer I watch. Rock and roll, dude. Thanks for checking in, bro. He says 100. Let's go. Pape Musa. Diop. I don't know if I said that. Pape Musa. Hello. All right. So, let's do a head-to-head comparison of each of these players. We've got about 12 minutes until tip-off here. So let's talk about this, guys. There's 6 minutes left to go in this Cleveland versus Lakers game. So once that's over, the next San Antonio Spurs game should start. They might have pushed it back an extra 5 minutes. That's fine. But point guards, De'Aaron Fox, a baller. Amen Thompson, also an absolute stud. He plays more minutes per game. And unfortunately for him, San Antonio's De'Aaron Fox is averaging more points per game and more assists per game with 5 less minutes on the floor. So De'Aaron Fox this season is averaging almost 24 points per game. Amen Thompson averaging 18.2. And let's not forget that San Antonio has arguably the best number 2 point guard in the league. Yes, we definitely do, in Dylan Harper, the number 2 overall pick in this year's draft. So don't forget about Dylan Harper, also available for San Antonio at the small spot. Now, Thompson, defensively a better player, lockdown defender. And that's what this doesn't really show here. He can put a lot of pressure and make other guards uncomfortable. Rebounds per game, he'll crash the board, 7.7 versus 3.6, more than double the rebounds of De'Aaron Fox. They are dead even when it comes to steals per game. Amen Thompson has the advantage when it comes to blocks per game and field goal efficiency. So even though he doesn't take as many shots as De'Aaron Fox, he is more efficient with the opportunities he takes, at least from inside the arc. De'Aaron Fox has the three-pointer advantage. Lots of words, I know. Something to just kind of take a look at it. Half court, nothing but net, says James. Williams saying, I've seen Meadowlark, Lemon's Harlem Globetrotters. Okay. Harlem Globetrotters? What's going on? Keep pounding, 1, 2, 3. Keep pounding, 1, 2, 3. The same rules apply. The good news today is that we're not going to have a crazy – the good news today is that we're not going to have 20, 30, 40,000 people watching, guys. At least not for this game. This game, again, it's just a pulse check for me to make sure I know these teams' players as we get closer and closer to the postseason, to test some new graphics, to test some new stuff here and see how else we could improve our live streams. So thank you guys for watching this one. William saying I'm 69 years young. All right, man. Working. What's going on, homie? He says 3-pointers. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, shooting guard comparisons. In my opinion, Stephon Castle. Of course, that could be a biased opinion. Stephon Castle does play a lot more minutes here than Tari Eason. Eason is now a starter here for the Houston Rockets, but Stephon Castle playing 31 minutes, Tari Eason only playing 23. I look at the points per game advantage, Stephon Castle. Assists per game, huge advantage, Stephon Castle. Rebounds per game, slight advantage to the Houston Rockets, Tari Eason there. This should actually be a small advantage for Stephon Castle as well when it comes to steals per game. Defensively, Tari Eason a better defensive player. And even though Tari Eason shoots less shots, again, actually, this should be moved over. We should move this little thing, squeak, and move that over here. Stephon Castle, 50% from the floor this season. That is insanely good. Tari Eason does have the advantage when it comes to the three-point percentage. Okay. Giggity, says Courtney. Giggity. Oh, right. 69 years young. Giggity, giggity. Giggity goo. All right, folks. Taking a look at the small forward position here. Now, Devin Vassell, I think, is a smaller of a small forward bracket there. Kevin Durant, the Durantula, here on the Houston Rockets is kind of scary, even in, dare I call it, the advanced age that Kevin Durant is in. Kevin Durant was a Seattle Supersonic, if that makes, if that has you thinking about how old is KD? He played in the league when Seattle had a basketball team. So Kevin Durant has been around the block, folks. Kevin Durant has been around for a while. Anyways, he's still playing 37 minutes per game, which is insanity. Let me take a quick look at my notes right now. Kevin Durant, KD, 37 years old, rocking the court, which isn't even really that old. He's 3 years older than me. Boy, did I choose the wrong profession. But KD averaging 26 points, 4.5 assists, 5.5 rebounds per game. Advantage over Devin Vassell in all of those. Devin Vassell, sticky fingers, though. He is averaging at least a steal per game. KD using those long arms to play defense as well. Inside track, field goal percentage, three-point percentage. I think if we're doing just a heads up between Devin Vassell and Kevin Durant, there's no surprise. I'm taking KD. Fix three things: Clint Capella, Alperen Sengun, and Aaron Holiday. Let's go, Santino. Okay, let's go ahead and pull that then. This would be the, I know which one you're looking at. This is the Western Conference starters. Sweet. There we go. That looks much better, bro. Okay, let's download this one. Okay, we'll download this page. MP4. This will be page 10. Dope. Sweet. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Nia, what's going on? Nia's in the chat. I like this job way more, says Santino. Chris, what's up, Chris Fields? How you doing, sir? Glad to see you covering our hometown, the San Antonio Spurs. Let's effing go, says Jason. Let's go, Jason. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Can you stream a Hornets game? If they make the postseason, we will stream many Hornets games. We will stream many Hornets games. Nia's in the chat. Bubba Jax is in the chat. Donald Gillespie is in the chat. Lucinda is in the chat. Let's go. I see Bill Measure checking in. Keep pounding, bro. Let's go, man. I appreciate you checking in. All right, guys. I got two more positions we got to cover here, and then we can go into something else. Power forward spots. Harrison Barnes and Jabari Smith. Now, I personally, and again, this could be a biased opinion, I would take Harrison Barnes over Jabari Smith, not necessarily because of the points per game, but because of the leadership that he brings to this team. And I know that sounds super cliche, and some of you guys might be thinking like, well, what do you know about the dynamics of their locker room? I tell you right now, I know a floor general when I see one, and Harrison Barnes can be that guy, especially when you've got some of the other starters missing from the starting lineup, and you've got Luke Cornett and someone like Luke Cornett in at center, and Dylan Harper in at point guard. Harrison Barnes can still play the power forward spot, and you've got someone who can keep the glue together and keep the mentality strong. So that's – and I'm not saying that Jabari Smith doesn't have that himself, but I just watch the Spurs, and I'm I guess I'll just say it, man. I'm a fan of Harrison Barnes. So that's it. Anyways, points per game. Jabari Smith is averaging 2 more points per game, but he's also playing 4 more minutes. Advantage to Harrison Barnes when it comes to assists per game. Rebounds per game, Jabari Smith does have the inside track. Steals per game, Harrison Barnes has the advantage. Blocks per game, Jabari Smith has the advantage there. But field goal percentage and three-pointer percentage, big advantages here for Harrison Barnes. And that 3-ball at 40% from behind the arc is massive, bro. Massive. 40% three-point shooter versus a 30% three-point shooter. So, in my opinion, advantage San Antonio at the power forward spot. And then this is a real battle of behemoths. I think everyone would take Victor Wembanyama, but Clint Capella is Alperen Sengun is going to take Alperen Sengun. Taking a quick look here, folks, we look at the minutes per game. So, Wemby has been on a count. He has had time restrictions for what he's been allowed to play. This is the future of San Antonio, and we need to make sure that he can stay healthy for an extended, honestly, for the entire season, because if you lose him, it could go downhill pretty fast in the NBA. They actually did all right without him, which speaks volumes for Mitch Johnson and the bench of San Antonio. Anyways, points per game. Even though he plays less minutes, Wemby averaging almost 4 more points per game than Sengun. Sengun moving the basketball around more. He does have more assists. Rebounds, advantage Wemby. Steals per game, advantage Sengun. Blocks per game, 3.5 on average for Victor Wembanyama. Just 1 for Alperen Sengun. Now, Sengun is, 52% from the floor. That's cool. That's fine. But from beyond the arc, Victor Wembanyama, again, big difference between a 29% three-point shooter and a 35% three-point shooter. And you've got someone who is averaging better than 1/3 of their shots from beyond the arc, who is a 7'4" center who can shoot the 3-ball in Wemby. It is scary what Wemby can do, but Alperen Sengun is no pushover, and he is going to get physical and make life difficult for Wemby. I'm excited to see. He got dunked on by Zion, says Chris Fields. Frank says fixed. It'll be a war tonight, says William. It will be a war tonight, Will. John, what's going on? It's going to be all bigs tonight. I think so too, man. I think so too. It's going to be a war tonight for sure. So just a quick recap, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick recap. We should have our opening tip-off here soon. San Antonio, points per game, 117 to 116. That's just points per game offensively. At a glance, defensively, points per game allowed. San Antonio gives up 112. Houston gives up 110. This is very, very evenly matched, and it's going to be difficult to determine who's going to be the winner. No way, I just got the notice. Love that Mario is doing NBA play-by-play too. Let's go, Jay Mullen. Let's do it, brother. We'll be around. We'll be doing this. Just wait till the NBA playoffs, because the NBA playoffs get pretty crazy right now. Grab your Wemby rookie cards. Honestly, I need to grab myself that Wemby jersey. I got to get myself a Wemby jersey, because I could totally still wear this and just put the jersey over it and still be in my San Antonio attire with the professional touch. You know what I'm saying? Owl on the prowl. What's going on, my friend? How you doing, sir? Owl checking in right now. We got Snowman Multimedia. Mario, I love to have you on my show, Snowman in the morning. Wherever you are available, whenever I'm available, Snowman in the morning. Okay. I might be game for that, sir. However, how early is your morning, and what side of the country are you in? Because East Coast is going to be early for me, sir. Still. Chris says you look better in red. Oh, something tells me that he's got to be a Rockets fan. Wemby is a cheat code, says E. Scott. Congratulations on your New England Patriots here who have made it to the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching a channel called Football Nation. I understand that can be confusing or maybe against the grain, counterintuitive for a lot of you to turn to this channel to watch basketball. I've said this earlier this season, and I think it's all right to say it again. Let me cook. Just let me cook today, guys. I promise you're going to like what I serve up for you. Okay, I'm in Indiana, and we can tape an interview in advance for next day air. That works. That would work for me, Snowman. That actually would work for me, man. Feel free to ping me on the website, footballnationusa.com. I don't know if you have or not, but just go ahead and you can reach me that way for sure. Or you can find me on Facebook, the Football Nation Facebook page. I do see quite a bit. You can reach out to me there. E. Scott, what up, man? That's it, dude. It's going to be crazy. That's going to be a wild Super Bowl, bro. It's going to be a wild Super Bowl. Okay, we talked about all of this. For you Spurs fans, and you know what? Who's out here? Pound It? Pounding, keep pounding was saying, I want to see the Charlotte Hornets. That game is going to be on Prime, guys. So the next game for San Antonio coming up after tonight's matchup against the Rockets will be this game on Prime. It'll be at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. San Antonio versus the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte. Then we've got, by the way, in case you did not know, FanDuel Sports Network is where you can find the San Antonio Spurs games. Yes, I know. FanDuel Sports Network. I didn't know that FanDuel had a sports network, but if you want to watch all of the Spurs games, you would either need NBA Pass, you would need the NBA League Pass, or you would need FanDuel Sports Network, specifically Southwest. Crazy. But next home game for San Antonio will be February 1st in about 4 days. So, this is the game for Sunday. This Sunday coming up, so Saturday, Sunday games. Then next week you got Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, a game on ESPN, a game on FanDuel, and a game on Prime. OKC in the lineup, and then they got the Mavericks twice. Back-to-back games here against the Dallas Mavericks on Thursday and on Saturday, one on the road and one at home. Yes, Karen, we do basketball as well. For the Houston Rockets, on the other side, Valhalla Sports Talk. Valhalla, make you holla. What up, brother? Hey, let's go, bro. Thanks for checking in, dude. I didn't realize you were out there, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Rockets and the Hawks going to be playing next week. That will be actually, excuse me, not next week, tomorrow night. Tomorrow, Space City. If you guys are in the Houston area, you know the network provider. You'll have this game only available in local areas unless you have the league pass. But Rockets at Hawks. Then Saturday the 31st, the game will be on ABC. Mavericks at Rockets. Rockets at Pacers. And then 2 home games after that. These will not be on the same day. I will get that corrected here as well. But you could just math it up. If Wednesday is the 5th, then Thursday is the 6th. I think you guys would be able to figure that out. But that's actually also incorrect. If Monday's the 2nd, Wednesday is the 4th, and Thursday's the 5th, I can promise you that this side of the next games is correct and that the channels are correct. Don't know what happened there. Anyways, John Pierce saying, go Mavericks. Oh, what up? Jay Mullen. Go Spurs. Stop it. You tease me, says our Scion. What up, our Scion? Dad took me to a Globetrotters game. That would be really cool to watch. I love how the NBA has split every game into different networks. Dude, Phoenix. Isn't that crazy? And you can really see it here in the San Antonio Spurs schedule. Prime, FanDuel, ESPN, FanDuel, Prime, and I'm sure they'll have other games coming up as well. You're absolutely right about that. Can the Spurs handle? You know, one of the things that I do worry about are the handles of Victor Wembanyama. I do see Wemby lose those handles. He does have an issue at controlling the basketball. I've seen him get stripped a lot. He's definitely not he's definitely not a point guard. And when they let Wemby bring the ball up court, it makes me nervous. Just give the ball to De'Aaron Fox and let him bring the ball up court. You don't need Wemby for it. Keep them votes coming in, Rockets fans. 239 votes. Not half bad. Thoughts for the Super Bowl. Okay, thoughts about the Super Bowl. I was talking about that with Santino earlier today here as well. Well, my thoughts for the Super Bowl are that it's going to be a good one, that we're going to see some level of revenge. Well, hang on. Before I answer that, hang on really quick. Let me make sure I get this game in order here. I don't want to have my attention divided. I want to pull out the preview here for this game. Want to make sure I have the preview here available for this game. There we go. And then we can talk about some stats here as well. Thoughts about the Super Bowl. Okay, my thoughts about the Super Bowl is that I think the Carolina Panthers are going to win, man. I think the Carolina Panthers are going to win, and I think it's going to be because Sam Darnold is better than a lot of people give him credit for, and the defense is so dang good. I think that no matter what, you cannot take away anything from the amazing season that the New England Patriots have had. But at the end of the day, I just feel like Jackson Smith-Njigba is unstoppable, and that defense is just so incredibly hungry. I love the New England Patriots. I know that's weird for me to say. I'm a Cowboys fan, and people are really tired of dynasties, and the Patriots have already had their chance to dynasty. And a win here would create some separation between them and the Pittsburgh Steelers, which would also be super cool. But I don't know. Anyways, all right, guys, taking a look over here. These are the numbers that we were talking about earlier. Points per game, assists per game, rebounds per game. Talking about all the players. If you want to look at the numbers statistically one at a time, as a matter of fact, we can go line by line, and I can even use this basketball to describe this for you. So Wemby right here, 24 points per game. De'Aaron Fox, 20. Castle, 16.6. Vassell averaging 14.9. And Keldon Johnson averaging 13.5. Those are the top point scorers for San Antonio this season. We look at the Rockets roster. Kevin Durant averaging 26 points per game. He's leading this team in points per game. Alperen Sengun averaging 9 rebounds per game, leads the team in rebounds per game, and also has 21 points per game himself. You can see this over here, these numbers on the right-hand side. Amen Thompson, 18 points per game. He's got 7.7 rebounds per game, 5.4 assists per game. These are just numbers, man. These are just numbers. Our Scion saying, Mario, timeout. Go Spurs, go. Yes, my friend. Go Spurs, go. Excited for it. Okay, guys, so y'all remember, again, for those of y'all checking in right now, last season we did just the basketball court, but you couldn't see any of the stats. And while this is all good and fun, right, we can move this around, it does feel like it is missing a very integral piece, which are those stats, which is why this season it's going to be a cross of what we are doing already for football and a hybrid of that. I'm still going to have the board down below. I'll be running it myself. I'll also be running the scoreboard up top. And as the timeouts are called and those things happen, I'm sure I'm going to maybe lose my spot as that happens. But we'll work our way back into where it needs to go. 3-point shots will show up above my head. And, if I don't like this layout, we can always change our layout here as well, and that would totally be fine too. I thought about maybe we should put this here, just right above the scoreboard or whatever. Right, if we did that. At the top, beneath me, it's another option. That way, if you're watching the little screen at the bottom, you don't got to traverse your whole eyes across my face to see the score. Still, again, we'll probably do a lot more of these games between now and the NBA postseason. So, if you got thoughts or ideas, feel free to drop them in the chat. You ain't seen nothing like the mighty Quinn, says James Joseph. Day-o! He says, "Me sede, me sede, me sede. Daylight's come and me wanna go home." Refreshing our page. This game should have started by now. Not started yet, folks. Not started yet. Let's make sure we go to all of our scores. Bring up the San Antonio Spurs. It's 8:42 p.m. here in San Antonio, and it looks like tip-off is getting started at that time. So we'll get that up here in just a moment. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think about Eli Manning being denied from the Hall of Fame? Well, I don't know that Eli is a first ballot Hall of Famer. You know? I don't know. Eli's cool and all. First ballot. We want to see you more, says Ozar. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. We'll walk this in. All right, y'all. So it looks like Wemby is getting ready to take the court here, shaking hands there with Keldon Johnson. And obviously, Keldon Johnson's not a small guy, but he looks tiny compared to Victor Wembanyama there. This court is super cool for the Houston Rockets. I do like this court quite a bit. It's not the court that you see underneath here. It's actually not that court. Make this court just a little bit bigger. Close those gaps. It's not the court you see down below. R.I.P. Steven Adams, says Daywalker. Basketball is evolving back to the bigs, says Chris. And the bigs get bigger. And the bigs get bigger, Chris Geller. It's a good point. Dr. Jeremy checks in, says, giggity, what up, my friend? Kellen says, scoreboard below for sure. We can make that change here in just a second. For now, we'll have to wait until our next commercial break. Let's refresh this page here. Waiting for the opening tip-off of the game. You've got Alperen Sengun and Victor Wembanyama, who easily wins the tip-off. San Antonio off to get things started. Here is Stephon Castle. So Stephon Castle with possession comes out to the wing and passes to Harrison Barnes. Barnes inside to Wemby. Wemby working against Sengun. It's poked away, and the Rockets come back with it. Coming up now is Amen Thompson. Thompson to Sengun. And the Rockets open the game with a takeaway. Here's a feed from Durant to Sengun. A shot from the elbow will fall for the Houston Rockets. Let's start the clock here. The Rockets are now up 2-0 over San Antonio. I'll move my basketball back to where it's got to be. A pass to Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama against Sengun. Double team here. Wemby to the hole. Drops the bucket there, and we've got 11 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Houston Rockets with possession now. So on the dribble here, Kevin Durant pushes this one forward to Tari Eason. Eason feeds it back to Durant, and Durant lets it fly from the top of the key. That shot will fall for the Houston Rockets, and the Rockets are up by 2. Houston Rockets have a looks like a 4-2 lead here. Shot for Wembanyama from three-point land, rattles the rim, and will not fall. Houston Rockets in transition. Tari Eason will find Kevin Durant. Durant working against Champagny here. No look pass behind the head. Beautiful pass there from, wow, Alperen Sengun. Over the head pass. Looks like there's a foul here on this side of the court. 10:23 here left to go. San Antonio Spurs draw the foul, but Sengun had the ball over his head and no look passed it backwards over his head to find the connection here. Let's get our stat board also brought back down to size. I think the size was correct, just the placement a little off. All right, a shot will fall for San Antonio. I'll start my clock once again. That bucket is good for De'Aaron Fox as he finds his way into the scoreboard, to the score column, I should say. Back on the other end here, the Houston Rockets with possession. A pass inside. And a little pump fake here from, looks like Okogie, actually a pass and a shot from Alperen Sengun. Okogie is who I was looking to say. Feed to Sengun is good. The score is 8-4, Houston. Houston with a 4-point lead. San Antonio with the basketball. Victor Wembanyama looks for an in. Champagny back to Wemby. Wemby at the elbow will shoot a foul, and Wemby will go to the stripe. It stops the clock with 9:33. So 9 minutes and 33 seconds here left to go. Victor Wembanyama will go to the stripe. You can see the numbers on the right-hand side for San Antonio. Make sure I get my stat board where we need this to be. Let me hide this really quick. Wemby at the stripe. The first shot is good. Wembanyama's first shot will fall. San Antonio down by 3. First free throw is good. Battle of I-10, says Daywalker. It is. Good call, Nia, says Donald. Uh-oh, what did I miss? What up, Arsion? Let's beat Spurs in votes, says Chris. Second free throw will also fall. The score is now 6-8 as San Antonio inches their way back. So, Amen Thompson with possession now. On the court for the Houston Rockets, Sengun, Thompson, Durant, Okogie, and Smith. The shot up off the glass. It's good for the Houston Rockets. It's 10-6. Houston feeding, driving, putting it up right now, and missing his shot. De'Aaron Fox looks like he's fouled on the way up. He'll take a trip to the stripe. So De'Aaron Fox goes to the charity stripe. They're going to have to start using Wemby the right way. He needs to be more in the post and in the middle, not playing dumb point guard. That's what I'm saying, Shane. 100% agree with that comment there. Appreciate the chat, sir. Sengun showing off now, he says. Free throw will fall for San Antonio. The score is 7-10. Score is above my head, folks. The score is above my head. 9:13 here left to go. The second free throw will also fall. It is 8-10. San Antonio has brought it back to within 2. Alperen Sengun will pass this one back. Here is the drive for Amen Thompson. Thompson back out to the three-point line and then back in. He'll float this one up. Looks like it's tipped away, but they call a foul here. Clock will stop with 8:59. Looks like San Antonio commits the foul, and we get a trip to the free throw line. Okay, Amen Thompson is fouled on that play. It looks like it's going to be a foul against Stephon Castle. So Castle commits the foul. That first free throw is good. By the way, both teams do have all of their timeouts. First free throw is good for the Houston Rockets. It's 11-8. 11-8. On the court right now for Houston, Sengun, Thompson, Durant, Okogie, and Jabari Smith. On the court for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox. Second free throw was good as well. De'Aaron Fox, Barnes going to put this one up. Shot's good for San Antonio. It's now 10-12. Harrison Barnes gets his first bucket of the day. Sengun works his way into the paint and takes it to the rack. What a dunk for Alperen Sengun. 14-10, Houston. Up by 4. Here's the drive. Castle tries to find his way and puts too much on it. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound by Thompson. Thompson goes up. An interesting pass. They work the perimeter here. One more. Durant for 3. Splash! There it is. Time for a timeout, San Antonio. A bucket from three-point land, and Kevin Durant extends the lead to 7. San Antonio gives up a perimeter shot right there. That's the first 3 ball of the day for either side here. And it's courtesy of KD. Couple of foul shots already. Refs active early tonight, says Jeremy. Yes, sir. Timeout has been called by San Antonio, folks. This will take us to our first timeout of the game. On YouTube, what's up, guys? Rockets all day, every day. KD is a dirty player, says the Smoke 420. Dude. Bang, bang, shots fired. Paunch saying, I hate Kevin Durant. Dude, he's been all over the place, man. So, you remember a couple years ago when he was playing with the Golden State Warriors and Draymond Green said, we've been winning without you, bitch. It was like, dang. Was Rodman dirty? Yes. Probably in so many different ways, too. But, yeah, Dennis Rodman, you know how there was rumors that Dennis Rodman would put, like, and this is not true, but rumors that he would put in, like, pins, like those just pins, right? Like pins that you would use for your clothes, and put them in on the sweat guards, so that way when he bumped into players, he'd be poking them with the pins. I don't know. Mario back on that grind. The Fremp. Gotta be, dude. I gotta stay on the grind. Can't get off the grind. Can't get off the grind. Dennis was the dirtiest, says Houston. That's what I'm saying, bro. And he dated Madonna. True story. Ask Victoria. She says color commentary plus play-by-play equals talented. Rock and roll. Thank you very much, Victoria. Here we go. Shane says, there go. I have to start using Wemby the right way. Okay. Scrolling through these right now. Carmen Electra says R. Scion. And I'm sure so many. So did Tupac, says Kivo. Okay. I'm learning something today. I did not know that. Sengun's going to get an ugly 20 and 10 tonight. He'll get a double-double. I think Sengun will get a double-double today for sure. Hello, hello. We've got Brandon Schutz in the chat right now. What's up, homie? Madonna dated Jose Canseco. I don't even know who Jose Canseco is. Jordan smash David Robinson. I mean, the Admiral is different, though. Go Spurs, go, says Seattle Seahawks for life. Go Spurs, go, bro. I will echo that sentiment. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just checking into this live stream right now, we are in the middle of a commercial break. The San Antonio Spurs just gave up their first three-pointer of the night. The San Antonio Spurs just gave up their first three-point shot of the night. And right now, according to the ESPN analytics, the Houston Rockets have a 73% chance of winning this game. Seems a little misaligned. It's just a 7-point spread. We've seen much bigger swings here. It's been a pretty decent run for the Houston Rockets. San Antonio did call a timeout after that, so San Antonio going to bring the ball inbound here as we come back from this commercial break. So there's the inbound pass. De'Aaron Fox will bring this one up court. Pass to Barnes. Barnes working with Sengun. Feeds it inside to Wemby. Wemby to Fox for three. Ugly shot. Rebounded by the Houston Rockets, and we come back the other way. Sengun. Durant. Cross court. Bad pass. Out of bounds. Spurs ball. 7 minutes and 50. I love saying that, dude. Spurs ball, bro. San Antonio brings it back. Here is Castle. Castle to Champagny at the straightaway. Feed inside, almost stolen by the Rockets. Cross-court pass to Barnes, wide open. Bang! San Antonio gets 3 points back. 13-7. Good shot from Barnes in the corner here. Crossing midcourt right now is Thompson. Thompson feeds to KD. KD pulls up the mid-range jump shot, makes that look routine. Easy bucket for Houston. Shots in for Houston. The score is 19-13. Houston Rockets up by 6. With possession now, San Antonio, the feed inside to Victor Wembanyama. He looks like he draws the foul, but the officials say it goes the other way. Offensive foul. Apparently it's an offensive foul against Victor Wembanyama. Did not see that one there. So Wemby got too big a feet right now or what? Ooh, he rolled that ankle pretty bad right there. Come on, Wemby. You got clunky feet, bro. Looks like Cornette going to check in here for Wemby now. Okay, folks, so 7:06 on the clock. We have a turnover now, and the Houston Rockets will take a three-point shot. Alperen Sengun off the front of the rim, no good. San Antonio taking charge. Castle in the paint, nowhere to go, back out. Fox feeds inside to Cornette. It's going to be poked away, and this time Josh Okogie. Someone correct me if I'm saying that one wrong. Someone said hashtag clown feet. For sure. Canseco had a long career, played for a lot of teams. I did not know. I was going to say maybe he's a Spanish singer. I don't know. Bueno, señoras y señores, the Houston Rockets have possession right now We'll start this clock once again in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Houston hanging on to a 6-point lead. Feed inside. Sengun working against Cornet. The shot goes up high off the glass. The shot will fall, and San Antonio is now down by 8. San Antonio with possession. Stephon Castle feeds inside to Keldon Johnson. Johnson at the free throw line goes up, and it's stripped by Thompson. That's a steal, Houston Rockets. Forward pass and another forward pass. Kevin Durant at the three-point line, getting double-teamed here. Pass to the wing, and no good. Rebounded San Antonio. Spurs with it. Spurs, good sharp defense, man. Mid-range jump shot will fall finally for San Antonio. Devin Vassell gets his first shot of the day here. Vassell finally in the scoring column. 5:40 left to go. So we've got a 15-21 game. Houston Rockets gonna draw the foul. It stops the clock. Foul comes in. Dylan Harper's gonna enter the game right now. Keldon Johnson's gonna be charged with a personal foul here. Non-shooting foul, so we'll get an inbound pass. 14 seconds on the shot clock here. And the Houston Rockets inbound it. We'll start the clock once again. Sengun, free throw line. Backwards pass mishandled here and bobbled by Jabari Smith. It's Spurs ball once again. 15-21, San Antonio brings the ball up court. Stephon Castle feeds to Cornet. Cornet at the three-point line, handling right now. Not normally a ball handler, so he'll pass this over to Johnson, looking for an angle. Quick shot, the floater will fall. The score 17-21, San Antonio down by 4. Houston with the ball now. Alperen Sengun heading towards the left side of your TV screen. No-look pass to the corner. Corner three will fly. Corner three will hit. Bang! What a shot. Jabari Smith buries the three. San Antonio coming back. 24-17. San Antonio down by 7. Awkward pass. Vassell shoots his three, and it's good. The three ball for San Antonio. Off balance three-point shot will fall. It's a game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving up court, driving high off the glass. No good. Looks like it goes out of bounds. The shooter here was Reed Shepherd. Shepherd going to lose control and lose possession for the Houston Rockets. It's San Antonio basketball. What a pass. Dylan Harper almost threw this thing away. Vassell managed to get his feet set. Let the three fly over Jabari Smith. Smith acknowledges that that shot was in his eye. Harper with possession now. Harper working in the paint. Harper, right hand. Nice little kiss off the glass right there. It's a 2-point game. San Antonio 22, Houston Rockets 24. Kevin Durant will cross midcourt with it. Gets a screen from Sengun. Looks like he tried to kick out the hip. The official's not going to blow the whistle there. Shot off the mark, but it's an offensive rebound for Houston. Second chance bucket from the free throw line. Count it. The shot's good. Houston 26, San Antonio 22. Coming back at the elbow, a pass to the three-point line and a pass back to Harper. Harper eyes it up, doesn't like the shot, gets in the paint, shoots, it's blocked, recovers his own block, puts it up off the right side of the glass, and the score is 24-26 San Antonio. Now Dylan Harper is up to 4 points. Kevin Durant drops the shoulder, puts up the shot, will score an easy bucket. Durant, the 10-foot jump shot is cash money. Backing out now, De'Aaron Fox. Fox working it. Oh, he had this man on skates. Bro, you got to hit that shot. He missed the shot. He had Jabari Smith fall over, dude. Broken ankles. Oh, that was nasty. Cross-court pass. Smith, a pump fake, gives it to Sengun. Sengun out to Durant. Durant passes here, and the shot will fly. It's Reed Shepherd. Bang! From three-point land. 31-24. San Antonio tries to answer with a three of their own. The shot is offline. Houston brings it back. So Alperen Sengun is back out on the court. Durant, Smith, Sengun shoots the three wide open, the straightaway tray. It's back to a 10-point game. San Antonio had it to within 2. And Houston finding ways to score. Keldon Johnson floats it to Cornette. This time there's going to be a foul. Meant to be an alley-oop. Cornette draws the foul. He goes to the charity stripe. 2:14 here left to go in the first quarter. High-scoring game so far for the Houston Rockets in the first. Sengun buries a three as well. All right, guys, quick look right now. We got 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Field goal percentage for the San Antonio Spurs sitting at 60%. Field goal percentage for the Houston Rockets at almost 78%. Three-point shooting looking very good for the Houston Rockets right now. And both teams are perfect at the stripe. Spurs got a nice young team with a bunch of top 5 picks right now. That is true. We got Laid back. What up, man? Laid BC. What up, man? Saying, Mario, good to see you doing basketball. Keeping those pipes warm for the Super Bowl. That's it, man. Go Spurs, go, brother. Let's go, man. Go Spurs, go. Nice truck, dude. Is that the new Jeep? Is that the Jeep truck? Those are dope. Those are dope. My neighbor's got one. Let's see. Bang says, yeah, we should totally get one that says bang. Catching up on that poll, says Chris. I think we might be here. Austin. What's going on, Austin? Thank you for checking in. Donald saying when to an A's game. By the way, Rockets did call their first timeout, so they've got 6 remaining. San Antonio with 6 timeouts remaining for the game. Rockets with 6 timeouts remaining as well. Arian Robbie, what's up, dude? How you doing, sir? Welcome in. Juana saying, let's effing go. Let's go, Juana Love. It's a 2001 Wrangler. Dude, I was looking at this Wrangler on the way in because Christina, my wife, knows that I've been wanting a Wrangler. I've been wanting specifically Jeep. It doesn't matter. It does matter. I want a Wrangler. I don't want like a Cherokee or something like that. Wrangler, right? You want a rock climber? Anyways, love those. I love those vehicles. Jerome, what's up, man? Can you do 3 points bang bang like Mike Green? I can. When the Pacers play, we now go boom, baby. That's the other one, right? Dave Henderson, no way. David, what's up, man? David saying, let's go Rockets. What up, David? Thanks for checking in, brother. Fist bumps to you, sir. Let's get a Tacoma. A Toyota Tacoma. Yeah, maybe. The A's were beasts in the 90s. They smashed the Yankees for years. Oh, man. Baseball is a whole nother story. Guys, y'all are watching this game right now, and this is, for all intents and purposes, like a preseason game, because our basketball season really starts with March Madness. And right now, I just want to make sure that my graphics are looking good, that the players that we're bringing up and the data that we're sharing with you guys makes sense. I read the news sometimes, and I'm asking very deep questions about my own life, but I'm conscious also the way, what are they talking about, Victor Wembanyama? So I'd rather not get into many of the details. Okay, so Wemby, they're showing a quote from Wemby right now. He's on the sideline. I think he might be okay. He rolled his ankle earlier in this game. We'll see if he comes back in. They're going to be extra cautious right now. San Antonio up 3 games over the Houston Rockets. I feel like they can afford to drop one. Before the break, Luke Cornette was fouled on the alley-oop. Here's the first free throw. It is no good, off the rim. The score is still 34-24 Houston. Soda water. Luke Cornette will miss both of his free throws, and the rebound goes to Houston. We'll start this clock once again. Amen Thompson at the three-point line will go left. Will pass up to the elbow. A feed back, a step back. We're at the three-point line right now. It is Reed Shepherd getting a screen right now. Shepherd lets the three ball fly. It rattles the rim. Scary looking shot. for San Antonio fans, but it's no good. Here's San Antonio looking for points, desperate for points. Dylan Harper trying to show off those rookie moves. Harper has to go back to Johnson. Johnson with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Spin move inside the paint. A lot of rotation here. Tough shot, big shot right here inside the paint. Keldon Johnson, the smaller player. That's all the weight room right there, baby. So Thompson for the Rockets with it. Passes this one out to Shepard. Shepard feeds over to Smith. Smith inside, loose ball right now. Cornette on defense, going to get beat defensively here. That's an easy shot for Clint Capella. Clint Capella with the Rockets here. Should I say back with the Rockets? Johnson. Johnson to Fox. Fox, less than a minute left to go in this quarter. Fox floats it up. It does not get the shooter's roll. It goes off the iron here, and the Rockets get yet another rebound. San Antonio struggling. Shot, jump shot from the free throw line. Put back dunk, no good. Still, here's a third chance opportunity. Rebound San Antonio. Three-point shot offline. Devin Vassell going to shoot a three of his own. Vassell short. Tried to go 2 for 1 there, San Antonio. So now Thompson crosses half court. Thompson gonna hold. About 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson goes left. Tough shot here, under pressure. Capella with the baby hook, it's no good. And that's the end of the first quarter. All right, guys. That's the end of the first quarter. It's 36-26. Can the Spurs come back? Can the Spurs come back in this game? Are we a second-half team? I don't know, man. I don't know what the deal is here for San Antonio. We are going to the second quarter. We got 12 minutes now on the clock here. Man, you can do more Rockets games for more practice, says Chris Fields. Yeah. We will be probably doing a lot more games. Maybe not a lot. We'll be doing more games. Trust me, we're going to be covering a lot of Rockets games. We're going to try. I'm going to try to cover every single NBA playoff game this year. Way easier said than done. I actually plan to have a friend of mine who played basketball in high school come to help commentate on the basketball games like Santino came to do on the football games. So his name is Tim. You guys will meet him when the Elijah Garcia football camp comes up, so that'll be cool. Our Scion, thanks, man. Let's go Spurs, says XBot2K. All right, guys. You know what, man? Honestly, this is Goofball Nation, or Goofball, the global information man. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate you giving me some of your time today. Those of you who are still with me right now, guys, let's talk, man. Where are y'all watching from? There are some people here who have never seen this channel before. I know that for a fact. There are some people here who are not normally football fans who have seen the channel, and now this is your chance to shine. Maybe you've checked it out for basketball for the first time. This is the first one. Looks like because I was gonna clean my room, but I got hot. I was gonna grab the broom, but then la-di-da-da-da-da-da-da. What's up, dude? Out in Maine. We got Livingston in the chat, Houston in the chat, San Antonio in the chat, the 310, Newport News, Virginia. What up, Sean? How you doing, man? Vegas, what up? Iburn, Yosemite, Donald, hello, 757, what's up? Guys, we're still in the middle of the commercial break. It is the end of the first quarter. They cut back to the court momentarily, but then they decided to run another ad. Birmingham, New York, or Binghamton. For those of y'all who don't know, we are in San Antonio, Texas, and I am a San Antonio Spurs fan. Shout outs to Snowed in Alaska, says Victoria. Are you snowed in right now? Snowed in Alaska. Man, we're complaining about it being cold down here. I could only imagine what that's got to be like up there. Joe Reyna, what up? Wemby, the alien. I see you, country kisses. What up, country? I see that. Dallas Cowboys, let's go. Fargo, North Dakota by way of San Antonio. Delaware is in the chat. I'm good, my dude, says John Jackson. What's up, dude? I love it. Let's see. Let's get it, Rockets. We got Waukegan, Illinois. Cool. I'm certain that we grew up in the same neighborhood. I don't know, man. I grew up in a lot of neighborhoods, bro. The Countdown City, the 210. Go Spurs, go. All right, guys. Boo. Commercial break is over. We are cutting back from this commercial break. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Right now, the Houston Rockets have the ball. There is a shot that's going to be too high and no good. The shot is going to be offline, and San Antonio comes back the other way. They're going to lay this one up and in. Stephon Castle gets the opening bucket of the second quarter. San Antonio gets 2 points back. They're down by 8. The Houston Rockets with possession right now. Amen Thompson going to work his way in. Will float it up for the alley-oop, and that'll be an easy drop there. Easy alley-oop inside. Thompson with the bucket. Shot the other way. Keldon Johnson off the rim, no good. The score is 38-28. It's a 10-point game. Thompson will drive. Thompson takes it to the hole, and they're up by 12. My goodness, the San Antonio Spurs are really struggling here. Back the other way, and the shot for Keldon Johnson is going to be stuffed here. The shot for San Antonio is going to be stuffed. Backing out right now, the Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant. The Durantula pulls up and shoots the three. Back iron. Wemby finally checked back in. Gets the rebound. Wemby gets his first rebound of the game. We're in the second quarter right now. Wemby, only 4 points. Cross-court pass to Johnson. Johnson finds Castle on the inside. Castle gets the bucket. It's 30-40. 30-40 with 10 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. Reed Shepherd eye to eye right now with Harper. A screen right here. And it's going to be poked away. Dylan Harper tries to get it. No good. Get back on your feet, young man. Here's the shot. Free throw line. Not going to fall for Kevin Durant. That's a routine shot for him. San Antonio in transition. Good transition defense for the Rockets, though. Hanging around under the rim. Passes to Wemby. Pump fakes. Passes to the three-point line. And this shot will fly. Bang! Stephon Castle buries the tray. So the score is now 33-40. It is a 7-point game. 9 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. Amen Thompson to the elbow. Finds Durant. Durant to the bottom of the wing here. It's poked away. This is going to go all the way back. 2.2 left to go. They're going to have to inbound here. The shot clock violation imminent. So 2.2 left on the play clock. Good defensive possession for the San Antonio Spurs. It is still Rockets basketball, but the Rockets are shooting in this direction, right? They're heading this way right now for this quarter, and they have to inbound from the far right side at the bottom of the screen here. 1 second, gotta let this 30-foot three-point shot fly, and that's gonna be no good. 9:10 left to go. Looks like 9:11 here left to go. And they inbound now. So San Antonio brings the ball up court. Stephon Castle gets a screen from Wemby here. Feeds inside to Champagnie, who takes it to the rack. It's 35-40. San Antonio down by 5. Hanging around, not letting Houston get too far away here. Amen Thompson. Top of the screen, trying to direct traffic. Will step into the play area, into the paint, and just inside the free throw line, he'll pull up and shoot that 12-foot jump shot. Easy bucket there. Stephon Castle to Wemby. Wemby trying to bully Durantula. Wemby tries to take it to the hole. He is blocked by Clint Capella. Clint Capella with the block on Wembanyama. They're going to call this a kick. The pass inside looks like Lindy Waters. Maybe kick this one away. It's Carter Bryant who kicked it away. So kickball violation. Let's stop the clock. Wemby got, was that ball? That, I don't know, man. Nice. San Antonio pokes this one away. Mitch, are you going to challenge this? Okay. So the ball got poked out of bounds right now, and Mitch Johnson not going to challenge it, even though Stephon Castle was saying that it was not out on him. 8:14 left to go. Amen Thompson left wide open. He'll shoot this one and miss. It's still going to be an offensive rebound for the Rockets. Kevin Durant will shoot and miss, and rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. 35-42. Rockets with the lead. Spurs with the ball. Wemby off the glass. It's good. 37-42. San Antonio down by 5. Amen Thompson brings the ball out to about the three-point line. He is guarded by Carter Bryant, poked away by San Antonio. It's 3-on-1. Alley-oop to the rack, to the hole. Wemby with the jam. Served hot right there. Timeout called, Houston Rockets. It's 42-39. No timeout. Never mind. No timeout. No timeout. Clock is ticking. Let's get that rolling. Thompson, pump fake pass, goes backwards to Durant, takes the step. He's double-teamed right now. Durant, the spin move, the shot, nice bucket. Kevin Durant, KD with a heck of a shot there. 7:11 left to go. They roll this one up. San Antonio picks it up at about the hash here. Castle sees an angle. Now we've got a mismatch here. Stephon Castle in trouble, tries to feed inside. It's stolen by Thompson. 3-on-1 the other way. Wemby lets him pop and shot, and KD deadly from right there. 46-39. KD now up to 13. Backwards pass stolen now. Rockets to the rack. That's going to be blocked. Tari Eason gets blocked. San Antonio can't get back on defense. Tari Eason buries the three. It's 49-39, and now San Antonio will call the timeout. Lack of hustle there, boys. A big lack of hustle. The Houston Rockets defensively look way sharper than San Antonio. Offensively, they're both a little messy right now, but the Rockets just look like they really want it here. Jam on it, says Xbot. Ha. A la Duncan Bank. A la Duncan. A la Timmy D, bro. That 21. Go Spurs go, says because I got I. Hey, la-di-da-da-da-da-da. Spurs strong. Let's go Durant, though, says Iburn. Spurs got to wake up, says Vincent. Vincent? I agree, man. I agree. Okay, guys, let's talk about something here. So the next few games coming up for San Antonio. San Antonio has their next matchup on the road against the Charlotte Hornets. This game will be on Prime. This is going to be Saturday. This will be in a few days right now. Today is what? The 28th. Today's Wednesday. So a couple days from now. It's going to be 4 days right now. 3 days until this game. Then they'll have their next game against the Orlando Magic. And some of you might have FanDuel Sports Network. Some of you may not, but if you're looking to watch this Spurs game, you'll be able to catch it on FanDuel Sports Network. Then we'll have the Spurs playing the Oklahoma City Thunder a week from today. Next week in San Antonio, right here in the 210. Yeah, baby, right around the corner. San Antonio hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. What, Thunder? It's 3-1 in that series this year so far. San Antonio's won 3 games against OKC. OKC has won 1 game against the Spurs. Would like to watch that. Anyways, Spurs and Mavericks back-to-back. First game's going to be in Dallas. Second game in San Antonio. And then shortly after this chunk of games right here, guys, those of you who are familiar with our San Antonio Spurs, you know that the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo will be happening here. Therefore, the San Antonio Spurs will go on their rodeo road trip, and they're going to be playing a ton of road games for like 3 weeks straight before getting a bunch of home games after that. Let's take another look at the Rockets. For those of you who are Rockets fans, you know that your network is going to be the Space City. Gosh, I can't even read that right there. Oh, my goodness. And I expect you guys to read that on your phones? My gosh. I can't even tell what the network is. Someone in Houston probably knows what their Space City, obviously Houston, we got a problem, network is. But there it is. You don't get a whole lot of coverage, which is crazy to me because the Rockets actually made the postseason last year and San Antonio did not. Yet San Antonio is getting ESPN and Prime, and the Rockets are what? Chopped liver? What's up with that? You got Rockets at Hawks, Rockets hosting the Mavericks, Rockets at Pacers, and then 2 home games for the Rockets against the Celtics and the Hornets. Arguably a tougher schedule here considering that the Pacers and the Celtics both made the postseason last year as well. So anyways, home network. Yeah, you guys out there definitely know. I zoomed in. Thank you. Okay, Vincent saying it's Space City Home Network. Thank you. I couldn't even read my own text. All right, guys, San Antonio has possession now. 6 minutes and, what do we got, 6.5 here left to go. Cornette on the court looking for an option, passes to Barnes. Barnes at the wing, gets the screen from Cornette. Works his way in. Barnes going to shoot and not get the foul. He goes over to have a conversation with the officials. 3.2 left to go as the ball goes out of bounds. So 3.2 on the shot clock. Got to inbound this one all the way to Barnes. Barnes with 1 second. Going to put it up, and it's good. Okay. We'll take that. 41-49. Barnes able to sink a last-second buzzer beater there. Tari Eason at the corner. Pass to Sengun. Sengun to Smith. Smith finds a way in. Cross court to Tari, who's wide open, and bang! Tari Eason will bury the 3. It is 52-41. Houston Rockets with the lead. Stephon Castle on the move. Nice step back here. He will sidestep and shoot. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound the other way. Josh Okogie rebounds this one. Driving, backwards pass to Sengun. Sengun, one more pass here. Looks like Eason. Good ball movement all around. The shot flies, and it's good. Jabari Smith buries another 3. Oh, my goodness. San Antonio's perimeter defense is very questionable. Nice shot from Castle as he finds the angle the other way. 43-55. Houston up by 12. Houston up by 12. Houston with possession now. Sengun. Sengun to the bottom here to Shepherd. Shepherd to Sengun. Sengun inside. Lets it shoot. Lets it fly. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Cornette. Castle in transition. Castle working against Okogie. Almost loses possession here. He does try to feed it to Cornette. He is going to lose possession here. Eason in transition. Finds Sengun. Sengun tosses backwards. Here is the motion inside the paint. Sengun shoots. It's short. Rebounded by Castle and stolen back by the Rockets. We might get a jump ball here. What's going on? Timeout called? Did someone call a timeout? I think they did. 4:17 left to go. So timeout called by the Houston Rockets. They didn't want to lose possession there. 5 timeouts remaining. Full timeout taken by the Houston Rockets. And we'll get an inbounded pass here in just a moment. I miss Kobe. What can I say? Says our Scion. Houston Defined saying, I love my Rockets. Vincent saying, game's over. I don't think so, man. Plenty of time left. For sure, for sure. Donald saying, ready for golf in the mountains or in the summer. Shaking my head, says Vincent. It's going to be a long night, says Papa Grabba. Yeah, it's going to be a long night. Let's take a look at the numbers over here, guys. So, San Antonio. Overall, we're looking at, or we're trying to find, I guess, the highest point scorer. Right now, not a single Spur has broken double digits. Meanwhile, 3 Rockets players have broken double digits. Durant, Sengun, and Thompson have a combined 36 points right now. Meanwhile, Wemby, Castle, and Barnes, they've got a combined, 24 points? So they've been outscored by 12 here at this point, just the big three there. And that is a really solid big three too, man. Sengun, Kevin Durant, and Amen Thompson. Yeah, you've also got Clint Capella, who can play defense there. He's got 4 rebounds. Jabari Smith with 5 rebounds. How does Jabari Smith have more rebounds than Victor Wembanyama? How does Clint Capella have more rebounds than Victor Wembanyama? How does Okogie have the same number of rebounds and more assists than Victor Wembanyama? I don't get it, man. Stephon Castle should not have more boards than Wemby. So, I need to see some hustle from my San Antonio Spurs. Am I going to see that today? I don't know, but I'm hoping for it. Again, historically speaking here, San Antonio does on average score more points, but historically speaking here, the Houston Rockets do give up less points than the Spurs. So, which will win out today? Right now, the defense has been pretty good and has led to extra points for the Houston Rockets. Couple offensive boards for the Houston Rockets. A couple missed shots for San Antonio. They couldn't get the offensive glass, and they've been struggling to get those offensive rebounds, especially in the absence of Victor Wembanyama, who is currently what feels like on a count. So let's take a look here. Do I have a box score that I can look at? I think I do have this box score that I can look at. So Wemby has played 10 minutes of this game. KD has played 15. Jabari Smith has played 14. All the starters have played a ton of time here. It's all right. It's all good, man. It's all good. Okay, let's get back to the action, shall we? Give him the Black Mamba. Durant over 30. He's 37, my friend. I'm watching it on Sling. How y'all watching it if y'all watching the actual game as well? A lot of them are Eric Parker, and they treat this like a watch party. Most are likely not, and this is the only source. Here is a pump fake and a 26-foot three-point shot, no good. An offensive rebound, Alperen Sengun. Wemby gets a block, though. Devin Vassell comes back with it. Devin Vassell and the San Antonio Spurs down by 12. Keldon Johnson likes the look. He shoots. It's offline. Rebounded by Houston. Houston, Reed Shepherd trying to show off the handles here. Reed Shepherd gets a screen for Sengun. He pulls up and shoots the mid-range jump shot. That's an easy bucket for Reed Shepherd. Keldon Johnson will inbound. De'Aaron Fox brings it up court. Fox working against Eason here. Wide open for Wemby. No, that's wide open for Devin Vassell. Vassell wide open in the corner. Shoots and misses. Alperen Sengun takes it to the hole and scores. Wow, the home court advantage has definitely paid off right now. San Antonio, another timeout. San Antonio down by 16. Keldon Johnson. I mean, what do you tell your team now? Do you want this game or not? Let's see. One more time. Check out Track City on all music outlets, fam. Track City. Track City. Watching on Sling. LOL jumped right over my comments. Says Track City. Track City saying, check out my music, Texas boy. Okay. Shepherd is a bucket waiting to happen. I burn. I'm going to the river walk. Get me a famous margarita. None of them are really that good down there. Folks, San Antonio has called a timeout. They have 4 remaining. The score is 59-43, and this game is getting out of hand for San Antonio quickly unless they can correct the situation. Right now in this commercial break, I'm going to take some time to read some of these comments from you guys. The Spurs is hurting right now, says Chris. Yes. Spurs hurting big time right now. Let's go Rockets, says Iburn. 59, says Erica Parker. Arian Robbie. Honestly, there are not very many really good margaritas down there, Arian. Some of them. You can go to St. Josephine. Check out the Pearl if you're down there, honestly. If you go to the Riverwalk, you got to check out the Pearl. Big Texas battle, always a good game. That's right, Reggio. What up, Reggio? What up, David? What up, Mateo Diaz? Folks, we're back to the action. San Antonio popping shot right now. That's a good shot for De'Aaron Fox. Getting a bucket here. Easy bucket for San Antonio. It's 59-45. Alperen Sengun directing traffic here. Shepard gonna put up a screen. Shepard, a little misdirection. Feeds this inside. A kick to the three-point line. This one flies. No good. Shot off line by Okogie. Upstairs for De'Aaron Fox. Too much of an alley-oop. He thought it was Wemby. It was Fox. That didn't work. Wemby back on defense. Sengun gonna draw the foul. Stops the clock with 2:40, and he will go to the charity stripe. So Sengun to shoot a couple of free throws. Not a whole lot of shooting fouls in this one. Good no-look pass there. Transition defense wasn't there is what I think I hear them saying. But it's true. De'Aaron Fox was bad turnover for San Antonio. Could have been a fast break. Instead of a fast break, it ended up being a turnover. 2:40 here left to go in the first half. I do have a trivia quiz for you guys at halftime. The second free throw is no good. Alperen Sengun tries to get his own miss. Here's the transition for San Antonio. Dylan Harper goes all the way, and Dylan Harper will push that up and in. Okay, so Harper scores. Reed Shepard finds Sengun. Sengun eye to eye with Wemby. This is the battle we want. Sengun versus Wemby. He's backing him down in the post. He's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. The hook shot will fall. And one! Oh! Over Wembanyama, and Wemby cannot believe it. He says, what do you mean there was a foul there? There's nothing that Wemby could really do. There's definitely a foul there too. Good shot. Good shot by Sengun against Wemby. Wemby got bullied on that. Back iron, rebounded by Wembanyama. Wemby almost loses it. San Antonio. Keldon Johnson will bring it up court. 62-47. Houston up by 15. San Antonio looking for a way back in. Largest lead of the night for Rockets was 16. This shot gonna miss. Second chance bucket gonna go in for Keldon Johnson. It's 49-62. 13-point game. Reed Shepard. Reed Shepard on the dribble. Reed Shepard against Dylan Harper. Shepard behind the back will pass this one to Jabari Smith, who lets it fly from three-point land. Rebound Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox at the three-point line feeds it to Wemby. Wemby reverse dunk right there, drops it. It's an 11-point game. San Antonio inching their way back in. Giggity. Okay, Reed Shepard against Harper to Sengun. Size mismatch here for sure. Cross court, wide open. Back iron, rebound Wembanyama. Wemby pushing it up court. Gonna lose the dribbles. Reach and foul gonna be called. And so 1:02 left to go. Wembanyama should not ever be crossing half court with the basketball. Wemby is not a dribbler. Wemby is special, but he is not a dribbler. Nice pass there for De'Aaron Fox, and Wemby just the backwards dunk right there. Love it. Clutch City, says BG. What up, BG? What up, Brian? What up? We got Elama in the chat right now as well. Keldon Johnson with possession. Johnson against Durant will find Wemby. There's going to be a foul before that. Sengun going to shove Wemby, and it looks like San Antonio, with 55 seconds left to go, is in the bonus. So the Spurs in the bonus now. Let's actually do, I can change the color of this bonus. Kind of hard to read that. What about black? Let's just do it in the bonus. San Antonio in the bonus. We'll go to the stripe now. What do you think the Spurs need to improve their roster, a three-point shooter? I saw some article that was saying how amazing would it be if Steph Curry came to San Antonio and we had like a real sharp shooter on the team. We got guys who can shoot, but we don't have a true sharp shooter. Wemby's first free throw rolls off the rim. It is a miss, no good. Second free throw coming in for Victor Wembanyama. Sandra, what's up, Sandra? How'd you get so funny? Funny looking, I think, is what you meant there, dude. Giannis would be true at the Twin Towers. Second free throw will fall for San Antonio. All right. So 55 seconds on the clock. We start it once again. Amen Thompson at the bottom of your screen, folks. A lot of space here. Wemby giving him a lot of space. Thompson to Durant. Durant against Barnes. KD now has to shoot over Wemby. Tough shot. Rebounded Harper. Good effort there. 30 seconds left to go. You can go 2 for 1 if you get it in right now. It's good. Good shot for De'Aaron Fox. And so San Antonio might get a chance to possess one more time. It's 54-62 in an 8-point game right now. San Antonio brought this back, down by 16 at one point. They're now down by just 8. Alperen Sengun against Keldon Johnson. That's a size mismatch if I ever saw it. Cross-court pass, Dylan Harper trying to play some defense here. He gets a block, and we come back with it. There's a foul as well in the bonus. San Antonio will get what, 3.4? How much time do we have here? Is it going to be an inbound pass? We're getting an inbound pass, 1.9. So looks like 3 seconds is what they're giving us. 3 seconds, San Antonio to inbound here. And this is going to be stolen, and we've got a mess. And here's a shot, and that's going to be missed. And this will take us to halftime. All right, guys. So, halftime. Y'all ready for this? We'll actually start this here right now. And we can do our trivia quiz. We like to do trivia on this channel. You guys know that. So I'm going to do what we always do, guys. I'm going to ask y'all 10 trivia questions about these two teams. Y'all just do your best and forget the rest. We'll start with question number 1. All right, guys, which Houston Rockets legend was known as the Dream and led the team to back-to-back championships? Was it Akeem Olajuwon, Tracy McGrady, or James Harden? Do we have any Rockets fans in the chat right now? Do we have any Rockets fans in the chat right now? A, B, or C? Don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. The answer is A. Hakeem Olajuwon led the team to back-to-back championships. You know it, man. Back-to-back championships. He was known as the Dream. It's been a while, though. It's been a while. Okay, guys. Question number 2. Question number 2. Who was leading the Spurs in three-pointers entering today's game? Three-pointers made this season. Three-pointers attempted, three-point field percentage. Who is leading the team in three-pointers? Is it Wemby? Is it Barnes? Or is it Vassell? Spurs fans, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. The answer is Devin Vassell, guys. Devin Vassell leads the team in three-point shooting this season. Maybe not in three-point percentage, but in three-point shots actually made. Devin Vassell leads the team. Okay, someone said Champagne. I'll bring up the stats here at the end of this one here, guys. All right, which Rockets player led the team in steals this season? Which Rockets player led the team in steals this season? Is it Amen Thompson, Alperen Sengun, or Kevin Durant? A, B, or C? Amen Thompson, Alperen Sengun, or KD? What do you know about it? Steals, I guess you could call it steals per game, guys. It is Alperen Sengun. It is Alperen Sengun. Reggio got it right. Looks like working Y to I got this one right. Arian Robbie got it right. Good job. Handful of y'all got that one right, but Alperen Sengun has been a dog, man. He has been an absolute monster when it comes to steals. All right, y'all. How many blocks did Victor Wembanyama have entering today's game? 65, 75, or 85 blocks entering today's game? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Guys, this is crazy. When I looked at these stats, I had to double check to make sure that that was real. Victor Wembanyama has 85 blocks this season. He's played 32 games and he's averaging 2.7 blocks per game. 2.7 blocks per game equals 85 blocks in just 32 games played. All right, let's move on to question number 5. Who did the Rockets select as the #1 overall pick in the 2002 NBA draft? Was it Eddie Griffin? Was it Carl Landry? Or was it Yao Ming? A, B, or C? Rockets fans would know this one. Y'all should know this one. With limited minutes, says Jarena. Facts, bro. Looks like a lot of y'all saying Yao. Y'all saying Yao? You would be correct. Yao Ming was selected as the #1 overall pick in the NBA draft, and he was what, 7'6", 7'7"? Crazy, an absolute anomaly of a human being. Question number 6, guys. Who is the all-time leader in points for the Spurs franchise history? Who is the Spurs all-time leading scorer? Is it Tim Duncan, David Robinson, or Tony Parker? Who is the San Antonio Spurs all-time leading scorer? A, B, or C? It's definitely not Yao Ming, I'll tell you that. And it's definitely not Dennis Rodman. It is Timmy D. Tim Duncan with, I actually can't tell you the number there because it's gonna, well, doesn't matter. I can tell you this number. 26,496 points is the most in franchise history, and it is Timmy D. Question number 7. Who holds the Houston Rockets record for the most points scored in one single game? Is it James Harden, Hakeem Olajuwon, or Tracy McGrady? A, B, or C? The most points scored in one single game for the Houston Rockets. Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is? By the way, he hit this record not once, but twice. 61 points, guys. Funny enough, one of them was against the New York Knicks. That was in 2019. And then again later that year, March 22nd, against my San Antonio Spurs, 61 points. All right, y'all. Who is the single-season leader in total rebounds in Spurs franchise history? So, who holds the record for the most rebounds in a single year for the San Antonio Spurs? Is it Dennis Rodman, Tim Duncan, or David Robinson? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? You guys might know this one. Some of you might know this one. The answer for not all-time rebounds, guys. Single season, Dennis Rodman. Single season record for total rebounds, 1,367. 1,367 rebounds in 1993. All right, guys, what is the name of the Houston Rockets mascot? Is it Clutch the Bear, Wile E. Coyote, or Randy the Rocket? A, B, or C? What is the name of the Houston Rockets mascot? Is it Clutch the Bear, Wile E. Coyote, or Randy the Rocket? Guys, his name is Clutch. Good job. We got a couple real Rockets fans. Oh, that happened so fast. I hate when that happens. The answer was Clutch, and I love that graphic, but well, I guess we got to move on. Final question here, guys. How many championships have my San Antonio Spurs won? Is it 3? Is it 4? Or is it 5? How many championships have my San Antonio Spurs won? There's a slogan here in San Antonio. It's the race for Sace. It's the race for seis, the one to try to get to 6. Seis is 6 in Spanish. No, no, we're sitting on it. We're sitting on it. I want to see it. No, show me my... That makes me sad. I want to see the rings. We're gonna leave the rings. Anyways, the answer to this question was 5. 5 NBA championships, guys. 99, 2003, 2005, 2007, and 2014. It's been a while. It's been a while. But Timmy D's got 5. I'm over here. My precious. Uh-oh, do I still have internet access? Are we good? Should be reconnecting here. Okay. Looks like we had a little bit of loading that happened. I did have a little buffer right there, guys. Not winning without Harper, says Taco Tom. It's been good. It's been good. It's been a good while for the Rockets. Yes, it's been a good while for the Rockets. It's been a good while for the San Antonio Spurs as well. Let's see, take it to the house, saying trophies on display at AT&T. You already know, bro. Rodman was part of one. Let's see, he was. Rodman was with us for a while, man. I got 6 right, says Jeff. Let's go, Jeff. Well done. Calvin, still doing quizzes right now. Let's see. Well, I got 4, more than I'd expect. Yeah, you're a Timberwolves fan, aren't you? I think Country's a Timberwolves fan. I could be wrong about that, but I think I remember vaguely you being a Timberwolves fan from last year. Robert saying he's got some buffering on his side. I've got good connection on my end. Let's double check. 8 out of 10. How are you guys doing on your side? Are y'all experiencing some buffering here? Are we back? Did Mario do a good job at making the quiz? Asks Santino. Of course, it was fantastic. Except for the fact that the last 2 questions, I didn't change the time on the answer one, so it was just 5 seconds instead of 15 seconds, so I couldn't explain what the answers were, but it's okay. Okay, cool. Looks like Durston is here. I've got buffering. I hate buffering. It's one of my favorite songs from The Devil Wears Prada. Let's see. Nice. Looks like we're back. We're all back. We're all good. She says, I don't like basketball, but I was cheering them on, she says. Okay, Country. Thanks. Thank you for the clarification. Do the Spurs have any chance? I do think that the Spurs do have a chance, but we'll see. What is the capital of Greenland? I don't know, but I know that the capital of Ireland is Dublin, I think. Right? I saw a shirt that once said, may your bank account be like the capital of Ireland. Always Dublin. It's all good, says Frymeister Bond. Guys, the second half should be just about here. Halftime report in the NBA. I don't remember how long these breaks are. I put 12 minutes on, so I gave it 1 full quarter. It could be longer. Could be a little bit longer right now, and I think it will be, so I'll bring this up for now here. Spurs are just heating up, says Brian Jacobs. What up, Mr. Jacobs? What up, Brian? Darrell Crawford saying the Rockets are trash. It's anybody's game, says Joe Ray. Papa Graba learned how to get down some Jamaican cornmeal porridge. Okay, that's a tough one to read. Camp, what up, dude? Camp Lasso, Camplazo. What up, Camplazo? Kenny Tran, what up, man? How you doing, Kenny? Guys, they're showing some highlights right now of the LA Lakers and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's actually do this. So y'all were saying that it would make more sense if the scoreboard were down below. So let's give that a shot. And we can move the scoreboard a little down below. Where did I put that thing? NBA scoreboard. Put it in front as well. There we go. How's that? Right, now I'm tucked away in the corner, and you guys can see the scoreboard. I hope I didn't just break your brains right now. Uh-oh. Put this over here. Cool. Right? Not bad. There were highlights from the Lakers? Yeah, they were just showing some highlights from the Lakers. Who's doing the basketball games? Look who's doing the basketball games. Yes, I will be doing the basketball games. Did Barkley call out the San Antonio Tortas during halftime? No, not this time. This isn't football. It's not football. You are correct, my friend. You are 100% and very observant, too. I will say that. Very observant as well. That is true. This is not football. But we are slowly rebranding to FN Sports. Show you over on this screen right here. Slowly rebranding out to FN Sports right now. So I don't feel too bad about covering this game. Right? Right. Man, doesn't that thing look like me? Isn't that crazy? How could that possibly be a thing? LOL. That's it, man. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Sweet. Ew, LeBron, says Durrell. Okay. Is this a Roughnecks versus Brahmas game? Oh, my gosh. We are not doing the San Antonio Brahmas. I didn't get your broadcast today, says Camilla Lightburn. Camilla, you're here, though. Better late than never. You are your own logo. That is dope. That was the plan, man. That was the plan. FN seems like FN Sports. That's it, dude. It is FN Sports, bro. Mario's Spurs clientele is much better than the NFL, says Take It to the House. Take it to the house, brother. Cash it in. What up? We got Kenny Tran saying, how you doing? How's the family? All good? Yes, everything is good, man. He says everything good on this side. Slip on pace 2, LOL. Slip on pace 2. Good. Hopefully you hit, dude. Hopefully you hit on that. Who are the Texans going to face next year? Well, that's a very interesting question. San Antonio's in the chat. FN Sports, let's go, Freimeister Bond. Where's the game, says Eric. The game is currently in halftime right now. We are coming back from the halftime break. If you read the title of this game, my friend, it does say color radio broadcast and play-by-play. Try not to lie to you guys. I hit my bet, says Durrell. Folks, we're back to the action. Looks like halftime is officially over. And Amen Thompson will bring the ball up court. Feeds to Sengun, back to Thompson. Wemby gets his second block of the contest. We'll start the third quarter here now. San Antonio, Harrison Barnes shoots from the corner. This one bounces off the iron and into the hands of the Houston Rockets. Sengun at the wing. Size mismatch against Castle. Feeds inside to Thompson to the hole. Gets the dunk and one. He'll take a trip to the stripe. Stops the clock with 11:29. The Houston Rockets are up 64-54 over the San Antonio Spurs. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you are just now joining, you can see on the right-hand side that I have stats available for you. Not only do I have stats available for you, I've also got a drive chart or a game tracker down below. The free throw has officially gone in and was successful. San Antonio with possession. 11.5 as we start the second half. Pass to Barnes. Barnes will float it up to Wemby. Wemby rattles the rim. He's fouled on the way up, so he'll take a trip to the free throw line. Victor Wembanyama. Today, you can see those points right there. He's got 15 minutes played, folks. He is currently on the court right now. Your starters for today were Barnes, Shampenny, Wembanyama, Fox, and Castle. So Shampenny got the start today. That's actually who you've got on the court now. Wemby's at the stripe. First free throw goes up. First free throw is good. So Wemby knocks down one. The score is now 55-65. It's a 10-point game. 11 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. We are in the third quarter. Hitting at halftime is always awesome. Hope you didn't leave too much on the plate. Here's another one. Wemby's second free throw is also good, and the score is now 56-65. The palindrome score. Here's Kevin Durant bringing the ball up court now. So KD just crossing half court. Finds Sengun. Sengun against Castle. Again, the size mismatch here. Wondering what San Antonio is doing with this. Wemby with a block. Wemby trying to get it. Thompson hustle points. He's out of bounds right here. It should be Spurs ball. San Antonio will inbound this one. We'll start the clock now. San Antonio brings it up. Barnes to Castle. Castle to the rack. It's 58-65. San Antonio down by 7. San Antonio down by 7 here with 11 minutes left to go. Pass to the wing, KD for 3. Whips the net on it. Swoosh as he knocks this one down. Kevin Durant makes it look easy. Harrison Barnes tries to go upstairs for Wemby. It's hot potato with the basketball, and the Houston Rockets bring it back. Rockets in the three-point line here, working the corner. Stolen away, contact here, blocking foul. Houston, Spurs ball. Down by 10, San Antonio. Looking for a way back in, man. San Antonio really got to get this one done. Are you that mouse and commentating? Bro, that is commitment. Yeah, dude, it's tough to do. It's not very easy. I am definitely doing this right now. Wemby tries to show off the handles here. Spin move. He shoots. He scores. Wembanyama knocks down the mid-range jump shot. Fadeaway jumper, too, for Wemby. Amen Thompson at the three-point line. Thompson, plenty of space. Finds Sengun. Sengun against Castle. Sengun in the post against Castle. Working his way in. He steps into the paint. He shoots on the fadeaway. And it's going to be a bit of an alley-oop layup. It looked like a missed shot, unintentional, but the shot goes down for the Houston Rockets. It is 70-60. San Antonio at the Toyota Center logo. Pass to Wembanyama. Wemby gets triple-teamed here. He's looking for something. He is getting pushed by Sengun. He will shoot. They're going to call this a charge against Wemby, and Sengun is down right now with his head in his knees. Looks like Wemby hit him in the diaphragm, maybe? Let's watch that one more time. Waiting to see it. He's getting helped up right now by Tari Eason and Thompson. So, Wemby, what are you supposed to do, man? This guy's in your face. He's literally stepping on your feet. So, Wemby said, get off my sneaker. Wemby said, get off my shoes, bro. And then he fell down. Thompson going to try to float this up. Wemby gets banged up on this one. Wemby's not happy, man. 9:10 left to go. Okay, let me get recentered here. Ball's already on this side of the court. We came back. Thompson tried to put the shot up. Wemby got a block right there, forced him to shoot. It goes out of bounds, and it's Houston basketball. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Cross-court pass. Tari Eason on the sideline. He's standing there. Let's go back to my game cast. Looks like this is going to be Jabari Smith. Looks like an off-ball foul on Jabari Smith. It's San Antonio Spurs basketball. 9 minutes left to go in the third. The ball is rolled inbounds. Stephon Castle brings the ball across half court. Castle passes to Wemby. Wemby at the three-point line. Wemby to a wide-open Fox. Fox knocks it down. Bang! 3 points on the board. We put 3 more points here on the board for San Antonio. Back to a 7-point game. KD against Champagny. Kevin Durant got some height advantage here. He's at the elbow. Pass, pass, pass. Tari Eason will pull up and shoot over Wembanyama. It goes. It's 72-63. It's a 9-point game. Castle working against Jabari Smith. Castle back to Fox. Fox back to Castle. Castle shows off the handles. He is going to get stuffed under the rim. Shot clock down to 6. Castle gets his own board. He tries to put it up. No foul here. And he's got to get back on defense. It's 5-on-4, wide open in the corner. No good. San Antonio can't get the rebound under the rim. Still fighting for the rebound. What is that, a fourth chance bucket? What are you doing, San Antonio? Timeout called. 74-63, 7:52 in San Antonio. Every time they think they can get back in, the San Antonio Spurs just cannot get a rebound. And that's your job, Wemby. Like, get in there, bro. Sengun really putting in some work right now. I love what I'm seeing from the starters here of the Houston Rockets. They look like a very strong and capable offensive team. Can't stand the Spurs role players, says Brian. Take it to the house, saying too much Castle right now. Agreed. Pretty sure, let's see. He am just to Gumby call sign. Don't get me wrong, Spurs are holding 3 starting point guards in the league. Fact right there. Call the foul, says Brian. I burn, just smiling right now. Rockets are hustling. The Rockets are out hustling San Antonio. And as a San Antonio Spurs fan, man, I got to give the Rockets credit. Rockets looking damn good right now against San Antonio. They look like they want it more. They just do. And they are a playoff team. San Antonio missed the postseason last year. Obviously, Wemby missed the rest of the second half of the season with the deep vein thrombosis. Still, though, Wemby the Gumby. Too many easy baskets. San Antonio, Texas, missing a complimentary power forward. I can agree with that. User says that Champagne needs to lock in. We are missing some points from some of our starters. So, okay. Normally, let's take a look at this right now. You can see over my shoulders right now. Normally, points per game, De'Aaron Fox. Normally, when it comes to points per game, De'Aaron Fox averages 23, almost 24 points per game. According to my box score right now, De'Aaron Fox has just 11. We're in the third quarter right now. If we look at San Antonio at the shooting guard spot, Stephon Castle normally averages about 14 points per game. He's doing okay today. He's got 11 as well. Small forward, Devin Vassell normally averages 15. Vassell today, nowhere to be found. He's got 5 points on the day. We look at Barnes, normally averaging 13 points per game. Barnes has 7, so he's on track. Really, Wemby needs to step up, although he does have 15 points and leads San Antonio in scoring in this game right now. Victor Wembanyama with 15 points today. Got to look at some of the bench players. Luke Cornett, 0 points. That has to change for San Antonio. Cornett has to be able to score. Keldon Johnson with 6. Vassell, don't love it right now. Champagne has just 2. San Antonio's not looking great, man. They're just not. They're struggling for sure. And I look at the Houston Rockets, and it feels like the Houston Rockets have all performed to their, I guess, to their abilities, right? Alperen Sengun normally averages 21 points per game. Today, Sengun's already got 16. If we look at Jabari Smith, normally Jabari Smith averages 15 points per game. Today, Jabari Smith already halfway there, so he's on track. More than halfway there, he's got 8 points. Small forward, KD, normally averages 26. He's got 16 points today. Shooting guard, Tari Eason, he's got 8 points today. He's on track. We're in the third quarter. Amen Thompson, also already 17 points. He normally averages 18. He's having himself a good day. San Antonio inbounds the basketball. San Antonio with possession. De'Aaron Fox inside to Keldon Johnson. Johnson gonna put his shoulder down and shoot over Sengun. It's a bucket. It's a 9-point game. 9-point game. San Antonio trail. San Antonio trails the Houston Rockets 74, San Antonio 65. And what a dunk right there by Amen Thompson, putting Luke Cornett on a poster, poked away from behind. Giggity. And this is going to end up going out of bounds. Spurs ball, but what a slam dunk. The right-handed slam-a-jamma. This time going old school here with the Euro. Thompson on Cornett. Dang, what a play. Inbound pass, missed shot, Rockets ball. Thompson to Sengun. Sengun and the Rockets up by 11. Sengun in the paint will turn around and shoot. They're going to call this a shooting foul. 7:03 left to go. Looks like Sengun's going to go to the stripe. So far in this game, again, guys, you can see Alperen Sengun over here on the right-hand side. Alperen Sengun, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Let's refresh this page. Actually do that. Woo! Okay, that's actually a little better. It had stalled out. It had stalled out. So now we've got accurate numbers here. Scores across the NBA at the bottom. We're going to get more information. By the way, first free throw looks like it was offline. No good for Sengun. Second free throw coming up right now. 7:03 left to go in the game. You can see that directly underneath me, folks. Looks like both free throws are offline for Sengun. San Antonio quickly the other way. Shot off the glass by Keldon Johnson. It's 67-76. Another palindrome score. We'll stop the clock with 6:53. Looks like timeout taken. San Antonio has 3. The Houston Rockets after this timeout. Well, looks like they've got 5. So San Antonio running out of timeouts quickly here, looking for their way back in, but this does take us to a commercial break. All right, guys. So what is up, man? Brian saying Fox been trying to play the glue. That's why sometimes he don't score as much. He's not always about who can score the most points when on the same team. I agree. I liked watching De'Aaron Fox when he was with Sacramento too, man. He was a baller, bro. He was a baller. Who do I think will win? Well, I always think the Spurs have it in them, and I think the Spurs can come back. Keldon Johnson was mentored by the best, man. And when I say by the best, I mean by the best. I'm talking head coach Greg Popovich. How about that, Pop? Looks like Julian. That's so 2025, Julian. Lame. That's so 2025, bro. Kidding. Something has to change with the Spurs roster. We need another scorer if Wemby is worn out by the opponent's defense. The Spurs were doing really well with Wemby coming off the bench. Like, be honest, can the Spurs still win for real? Yeah, dude. And if you leave or if you miss this game and it ends up being one of those crazy games where we're going down to the last minute and we get overtime or something, this could definitely be one of those games. They traded them to the Houston Rockets, says M. Gomez. 72 Alien Cashmere. Spurs have Fox. Spurs do have Fox. Spurs do have Fox. That's what we were talking about, though. Thoughts from Ahmad. LOL, not kidding, though. Country. Need Charles Oakley or Otis Thorpe? Do you think the Rockets add a center at deadline? Dude, Alperen Sengun has been an absolute stud, bro. Who else would you add? I mean, you already got Clint Capella, which definitely been in the league for a while here. Clint Capella has been in for a long time, man. He's 31. He's actually one of the oldest players on this roster outside of Jeff Green, who's 39. But a very young squad here with the Houston Rockets. You look at Thompson, who's 22. You look at J.D. Davison, who's 23. No more Fred VanVleet, though. There is that. Looking at some players at the San Antonio Spurs side of things, you know, the Spurs always have had that extra layer of, let's call it wisdom. Age. San Antonio Spurs have always been an aging team, which is why the San Antonio Spurs always did the resting of their players and why other teams around the NBA, you know, hate San Antonio for it. But hey, I mean, how about that Lakers coach, he says. Talking about J.J. Redick? Are you talking about J.J. Redick? I mean, yeah, how about him? He used to be a baller. Victor Brother Alien Kashmir Mom says Yasmin. What up, Yasmin? They are going to need depth with Adams out for the season. That's true. That is true, Kai. All right, guys, the Houston Rockets with possession, 6:42 here. Inside the paint, looks like there's a tussle for possession. Sengun goes up. He's blocked by Cornette. And here comes De'Aaron Fox. Fox to Champagny. Champagny to Johnson. Johnson back to Fox, and Fox works his way in. Kicks it to Barnes. Barnes, Champagny. Champagny for three. Champagny no good. Fighting for it here. Rebounded Houston Rockets. Amen Thompson. Oh, there seems to be an issue right now. The official standing over Luke Cornett stops the clock right now. There's going to be a technical or something here. So the clock is stopped with 6:15. Looks like there seems to be, let's see what's going on here. 76 seconds left. Oops, 76 to 67. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. That shot goes up, and Tari Eason is just standing over Cornett, and Cornett's pissed. Yeah, the way that he was standing over him right there, he shouldn't have been there. And watch anybody watching this right now, Cornett goes down, Tari Eason is just standing there teabagging him. And he's like, come on, he knows exactly what he was doing. And when he stepped down, he was trying to step on his hands. Dirty Rockets. That's dirty, Houston. I don't know, man. So they're going to do 2 technicals here. One for each, couple techs. Okay. No personal fouls, just a pair of technicals is what I'm hearing them say. The San Antonio Spurs, 31-15 this season. They are second in the West. The Houston Rockets, 28-16. They are fourth in the West. The San Antonio Spurs hanging on to a 3-win lead here. It will be Rockets basketball, 6:11 left to go. Amen Thompson going to go ahead and shoot the fadeaway from inside the paint. The shot's no good. Rebounded by Keldon Johnson. Johnson now has it here for San Antonio. He is working against Tari Eason. Johnson with the left hand. He's in trouble looking for an outlet. Cross court to Barnes. Barnes will pump fake. Barnes kicks it out to Johnson, who lets it fly for 3. It's good! Let's go! 6-point game for San Antonio. The score is 70-76. Houston with possession. And the Rockets slowly losing this lead. Sengun backing down Johnson. That is a size mismatch. Cornett in to help. Thompson the floater. Thompson easy bucket. 78-70. Trying to get back. Here is the drive for Fox. Fox to the wing. The 3. No good. Johnson offline. Rebounded and brought back this time by Reed Shepherd. Looks like a block for Shampenny. Kicks it out to KD. KD. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Fox brings it up court. Fox looking for an opening here. He is fouled. That stops the clock with exactly 5 minutes, and he'll take a trip to the free throw line. So, take a look at this, guys. So far in this game, the San Antonio Spurs have been shooting the ball better, so to speak, than the Houston Rockets. First free throw is good here. The score is 71-78, down by 7. What up, so funny? We got CK saying overtime maybe. Official Idoya saying screw San Antonio, let's go Rockets. Brendan saying, Tari, don't do that. Second free throw is good. The score is 72-78. There's the inbound. And the Rockets, with 5 minutes left to go in the third, have a 6-point lead. Looks like Reed Shepherd going to do a lot of running around here. Pop and shoots. It's no good. Rebounded Dylan Harper. Harper in transition finds a gap. Harper left side of the glass. Puts it up and in. A 4-point game, and San Antonio is definitely in this still. San Antonio down by 4. Timeout, Houston Rockets. They now have 4 remaining. So San Antonio forces a timeout. Go Spurs, go! Who's favored to win in this one? Scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now, guys, is your spread for this game. Scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now is your spread for this game. Looks like the San Antonio Spurs are 2-point underdogs for this one. 2.5-point underdogs for this one. But hey, great game, says Chris. Come on, San Antonio, says ATXO Rose. What up, man? Is Cornett dead? What's going on? Says JP Crusher. Good question. Spook Lock saying, who's favored to win? Yeah, so the Rockets, you can see that right down here. Houston, minus 2.5. San Antonio, 2.5. Let's see. We need Fox to score one more three. Durant to get 4 points to hit. That's what FB minimal needs right now. What are you guys waiting on for your parlays? Anybody doing parlays right now? I'm reading chats. Timeout was called by the Houston Rockets. They have 4 timeouts remaining in this game. The Spurs have 3. That was a quick timeout, by the way. So we're back to the action here. To trade Sengun for Giannis? I don't think it would be crazy, but you're getting kind of the same player. And I think Sengun is a better three-point shooter. I'm going for my San Antonio Spurs, Lawrence. But you know what? We got 4.5 minutes left to go. And I don't decide the game. These players do. Kevin Durant has possession right now. The Houston Rockets with a 4-point lead. KD against Johnson. He passes inside to Sengun. It's poked away and stolen by San Antonio. Here come the Spurs. The Euro. A pass to the three-point line. Another pass off the back iron. It is going to be a foul. Off ball, loose ball. And it stays here for San Antonio. 4:13 left to go. Tari Eason going to draw the foul here. Or be charged with the foul, I should say. And are they going to give Castle? No, this shouldn't be a pair of free throws. This should be an inbound pass. But Tari Eason did commit the foul. Nice job to steal. So Spurs with it. Cornette has the ball. He finds Johnson. Johnson. Castle for 3. Back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Houston. Sengun in the paint. 3-point line. Lets this one fly. That's good. But he was out of bounds. Oh, no. Dorian Finney-Smith knocks down a beautiful 3-point shot, but he was standing on the sideline when he caught the ball. So at the Toyota Center logo, Castle will get around the horn, pass to the 3-point line. San Antonio cannot buy a 3-point shot, and they need to just stop and get the easy buckets here. If they would have taken 2-point shots, we would have already tied this up. 3 missed threes in a row for San Antonio. Backwards pass, Dorian Finney-Smith, the straightaway tray, no good. Rebound, Spurs. Castle decides to drive. Castle goes up, draws the foul. 3:16 left to go, and Castle earns a trip to the free throw line. Stephon Castle with 11 points today. Stephon Castle with 11 points today. He'll get a trip to the line. Nice double clutch right there. Tried to get it in, almost got it in. But we get a pair here. You're welcome, Jay Mullen. And I agree, this is a pretty darn good game. I was hoping for this. First free throw. Off the rim, no good. First free throw. Gonna be a miss here. San Antonio can't afford to miss too many free throws here. Gotta knock down at least one. So Castle, second free throw is good. Knocks down number 2. 75-78. Spurs down by 3. Sengun to Smith. Sengun. Sengun at the 3-point line. Back to Smith. Finney-Smith. And then it's poked away by the Spurs. Here comes Vassell. Vassell is finally checked back into this one. 3-point line. Keldon Johnson spins around. He's got hands in his face. He shoots. He scores. It's a 1-point game. 77-78. San Antonio down by 1. Reed Shepherd will drive. Reed Shepherd will lose possession, out of bounds. Spurs ball. Let's go. It is Spurs basketball. 77-78, and the Spurs get a chance to take the lead right now. Here we go. So 7:38. What did I just say? 2:38. It is 78-77. They roll this one in. We'll start the clock here. On the dribble now, Stephon Castle finds Luke Cornette. Cornette's at the straightaway. Keldon Johnson. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He shoots at the paint. He misses. It's blocked, actually, by Durant. Offensive board for the Spurs. Pass to Dylan Harper. Harper shoots. Harper scores. San Antonio takes the lead. first lead of the game for San Antonio, and the largest deficit was 16. San Antonio with their first lead of this contest. Amen Thompson pulls up, he shoots. Off the rim, San Antonio gets the board, and San Antonio is in the driver's seat now. Plenty of time left to go here, but talk about the tenacity to fight for it. They're saying out of bounds off San Antonio. It is Rockets ball. 1:47 here left to go. 1:47 left to go in this basketball game, in this third quarter, excuse me. Rockets trail by 1. Bringing the ball up court right now is Reed Sheppard. Oops. Reed Sheppard at the Rockets logo. Sheppard will pull up and shoot inside the paint. Everyone left him wide open. Rockets retake the lead. It is 80-79. Dylan Harper, jab step, a drive, loses possession, stolen by KD. Durant will go. Durant will shoot. He will miss. Way to go right there by Keldon Johnson. Johnson forces a miss right now. By the way, looks like San Antonio is in the bonus. I think the Rockets about to be in the bonus here too after that one. They should both be in the bonus after this. At least I think so. It also says that both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. And I see that on my screen as well. So 118, Kevin Durant is at the free throw line. He was fouled by Keldon Johnson. KD, first free throw. Successful. The shot's good. The score is 81-79. Watson will make the win, says our Scion. KD, I swear, hasn't scored in this half. I don't think he has, honestly. I think that might be the first one. It's all making sense. Houston Rockets, they're falling apart for you, says Brian. Okay, free throw line. KD, second shot. I mean, KD is automatic at the stripe. Inbound pass for San Antonio. Spurs with possession. They're down by 3 once again. Familiar territory in this game for San Antonio. That one's going to be poked away by the Houston Rockets. It's out of bounds. It's Spurs basketball. So out of bounds, we will get an inbound pass from the baseline here. Looks like to inbound this one, Stephon Castle. Castle passes it to the 3, wide open. De'Aaron Fox, a sidestep. He shoots. He scores. We're tied up, baby. It is 82-82. With 59 seconds left to go. Tied game. Go Spurs, go. The Rockets. Reed Sheppard. Sheppard against Dylan Harper. Sheppard trying to use Durant as a little side piece here. He will pass to Durant. Durant falls, loses his balance. They call a foul. 38.9 left to go. They're calling this a foul. Mitch Johnson saying, what are you talking about? Here's the replay. There's definitely a lot of contact here, but it looks like KD, the foul came before the pass, if anything. I think Dylan Harper might have been hanging on to KD as KD was going this way, and he was kind of backing up with him. So in the bonus right now, the Rockets do go to the free throw line. KD to shoot a pair. 82-82, these should be automatic. First free throw is there for Kevin Durant. It is 83-82. The Houston Rockets have taken the lead once again. Looks like substitutions happening here for the Houston Rockets. Josh Okogie coming in for Reed Sheppard now. Race to Sace might end this year, says Houston. I hope so. I hope we get it, Houston. Steve, what's up, man? Welcome in. Steve Zaoki. Nice. Both free throws are good for KD. So Durant does what Durant does. He knocks down both of those free throws. San Antonio down by 2. Here's the drive from Fox. Fox under the rim. Passes inside to Castle. Castle through some sick traffic here will put it up and in, and San Antonio has tied it up once again. Kevin Durant going to bring the ball up court. Double team on KD. A pass to Thompson. Thompson at the three-point line. Spurs giving him space. KD feeds. Thompson to the hole. Another jam with 14.8. So there's the inbound pass. Clock is started. Can San Antonio tie this up as we go into the fourth quarter? De'Aaron Fox looking for a pick. Wemby there for a screen. De'Aaron Fox, the step back triple. No good. All right, the step back tray is no good. The go ahead, no good. And it looks like we got a close game, folks. It looks like we got a heck of a game right now. 12 minutes left to go in this basketball game, and my San Antonio Spurs trail by just 2. They've trailed by as much as 16 and took the lead twice now in this last quarter. I won my parlay. Hell yeah, says FB Minimal. Let's go. Break bread, says Brian Jacobs. Thanks, Brian. That's my rent, doggy. All right, guys, quick question. How many of y'all are new right now, if this is your first time watching? Let me know if you're out there in the chat. Don't worry, guys. I don't bite. I don't even know how many people are watching right now. I think it's probably better that way. I even turned off the graphic that I almost always have. It's the subscriber count. We're holding right now, right? We're holding right now. I would love to see if we can get up over that 800 mark, the 111.8, which means we would need 35 more subscribers. But let's see if we can earn them. So, looks like we got some newbies in here. Y'all stream the games, all the games? Really hard to stream all the games. I will be streaming all of the playoff games, as many as I can. I'll be trying to do as many of the playoff games as I can. Obviously, playoffs aren't until May, late April, right? Early May. And that'll take us into the World Cup. So we'll do March Madness, and we'll start at around the round of 32. We'll do some March Madness games, go all the way down through our Final Four, do the championship game. We'll do the play-in tournament for the NBA, and then we'll pick up and really ramp it up for the postseason, as many games as we can. How long have you been doing your gig, says Joe Ray. Joe Reyna, I've been doing this. Joe Reyna, I think is what it is. Joe, I've been doing this for a while, man. This is our 3rd year on Football Nation. Looks like not like new to the scene, but new to witness your style and enjoy your play-by-play. Thanks, Brian Jacobs. Appreciate that. New says Xbot. Let's go, Xbot. Nice. Shout out to Victoria for watching this game today. She's our #1 fan of the day. Looks like Laid back is #2, and of course, Mr. Robert Zamora at the top of the list as well. Thank you, Mr. Robert Zamora. Checking those out right now. First non-football stream for Leighton. All right, Leighton. Cool. First non-football stream. Shane says Rockets got it. Maybe. Maybe, Shane. Maybe. I need the Rockets to win right now, bro. I'm new, says Henry B. What up, Henry? Thanks for checking in, dude. Eric. Thank you. Damasi saying new. What up? Is it Demacy? Demacy Jackson? I think that might be it. Demacy, right? I think I said that right. I could be wrong, though. R. Jesse saying me, I am new, and you're a Steelers fan. How do you feel about the Mike McCarthy thing, bro? First and foremost, this is Football Nation. We cover a lot of games, guys. If you check out the YouTube shelf, you'll see streams with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. We also have basketball streams on this channel with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. So if you guys want to be a part of our community, just be sure to come back for more. All right, guys. Fourth quarter about to get started. If I didn't get a chance to give the newbies your first shout out right now, stick around. We will give you guys another chance to chat with us on this side during the commercial break, during our next commercial break. Graham, thank you for that comment right now. I'm going to step away right here because we're back to the action. So 11 minutes and 55 seconds. The clock just starting. San Antonio with possession here to start the fourth quarter as they won the tip-off. Wemby goes up. He shoots. A lot of contact there. Draws the foul and takes the trip to the free throw line. If Wemby can knock these down, we can tie this back up. Drink some water right now because I definitely need it. When in doubt, pinky out, right? Damasi? Not Demacy, it's Damasi. He said you said it right the first time. Cool. All right, guys. Wemby's at the free throw line. First free throw for Wembanyama is good. I need to do a little coin sound, right? The Super Mario coin. Wemby practicing the balance and drawing the contact on one foot. Practicing his balance, super important. Big deep breath for Wemby. Second free throw is good. All right, guys, both free throws good. And you know what? I feel like here in the fourth quarter, it might even be appropriate to do the red zone. All right, guys, so San Antonio, tied game. Pulls up to shoot. Reed Shepherd off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Spurs. Spurs bring it up court. Feeds to Champagny, who lets it fly. No good. Rebound Wemby. Wembanyama finds his way back on ball. Passes this over to Castle. Castle, Champagny, feed inside right now. Wemby tries to shoot. He draws another foul. Wemby getting hacked right now. Wembanyama takes another trip to the free throw line. This should tie things up if he can put these down. Those of you watching this game, it is, oh, my apologies, guys. It is fourth quarter. And if you couldn't tell, it's not fourth down. My bad, guys. It is fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. 11 minutes and 12 seconds left to go. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Glee. Glenn, is that Glenn Dexter? Glean Dexter? Thank you. For the heads up, guys, that's part of our community, right? I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. Sometimes I do have things that slip through the cracks. So when the community is there to help us out, I appreciate you guys. So San Antonio just took the lead. First free throw is there for Victor Wembanyama. Wemby's at the stripe. The score is 87-86, San Antonio Spurs. Wemby was just fouled right now. He's shooting his second of his two free throws. Second free throw will hit the back and the front of the rim and pop right into the hands of a Houston Rockets player. Houston coming back with it now. Rockets with possession. It's Reed Shepherd working against Fox. Shepherd to Sengun. Sengun against Castle here. Sengun backing Castle down. Sengun a spin move. He feeds inside. Looks like a foul from behind here. That's going to go against Vassell. And I think Thompson was in the shooting motion. We should see a shot now. Personal foul, Devin Vassell. We're going to get a couple of free throws now. Reed Shepherd. It's actually looks like Amen Thompson going to go to the free throw line to shoot too. No. Oh, so no shooting foul. My apologies, folks. We do get an inbound pass. So not a shooting foul. Reed Shepherd has the ball here. Shot clock down to 3. Shepherd at the three-point line will drive. He shoots from inside the free throw line. It's no good. This is going to end up being an offensive rebound for the Houston Rockets in their backcourt as it's tipped into the backcourt. Reed Shepherd gets the board. Sengun a spin move, a pass to Thompson, who's at the elbow. Thompson shoots the mid-range jump shot. It's blocked by Wemby. It goes off the foot of Stephon Castle. It goes off the foot of Stephon Castle, and now they're saying it's off the arm of Dorian Finney-Smith. So there is literally 1 second left to go on the shot clock here. Wemby blocked it. It's definitely Rockets' ball. There's the mid-range jump shot from Amen Thompson, and it's offline. San Antonio gets the board. De'Aaron Fox to Wemby. The pull-up triple. Wemby can't get the transition three. Sengun with the rebound. 87-86. Sengun has this one reached in from behind. Giggity. And with 9:56 left to go, looks like a reach-in foul. I almost said something else. Okay, we got a lot of time left. I can't listen to that music, that intensity the whole time. Not just yet, at least. We can turn up the lo-fi music, though. All right, guys, Sengun will shoot. Sengun will miss. Rebound Wembanyama. He brings it up court. Do not play point guard, Wemby. You're going to get stripped, big dog. Wemby drives. He tries to shoot. Is this going to be a shooting foul now with 9:40 left to go? Or is this going to be... Wemby is seriously just getting hacked time and time again. Pretty soon, San Antonio is going to be in the bonus with a ton of time left. The score is 87-86. Wembanyama clearly fouled on this one. As he gathers, Sengun is just pulling his jersey and bringing him in. You have to. I mean, how else are you going to stop Wemby? Free throw number 1. Ka-ching is good. It is 88-86. Wemby, San Antonio. What'd you say? Reach in foul. Reach in foul. That's what I said. Wembanyama looks like he's got a cut on the shoulder. He's definitely bleeding right now. He got someone's nails in his shoulder. Both free throws for Wemby are good. It is 89-86. San Antonio with their biggest lead of the night. It's just 3. By the way, nobody has scored a shot from the floor in this quarter. Spurs are 0 for 3. Rockets are 0 for 5 in this quarter. Nobody has scored a shot in this quarter. That's crazy. Feeds inside. Sengun, a spin move. Shot clock down to 2. Sengun off the glass. Wemby gets another rebound. Another miss. Stephon Castle hanging on to it now. Finds Wemby. We got a 4-on-5. There's a player who's down for San Antonio. Shot goes up for the Spurs. Wemby knocks this one down. 8:57 here left to go. Why were there only 4 guys down there for San Antonio? Has they got a man? Is there someone in the box or something? Am I missing? Oh, Keldon Johnson's just hiding right now. Is this a turnover here? Trying to take a look at what's going on, guys. Let me stop the clock here. Timeout has been called by the Houston Rockets. 8:48 left to go. Did they call a travel here? I think they called a timeout. So a timeout was called by the Houston Rockets to avoid losing possession. That's why the confusion here. There was a tussle around this area where I'm hovering the basketball, and Reed Shepherd was losing his balance. He was smothered by De'Aaron Fox, and as he was falling out of bounds, timeout was called. So timeout was called by the Houston Rockets. They now have 2 remaining. When we get back from the commercial break, it will be Rockets basketball. They should have the ball on the front court there. The score is 91-86, San Antonio. Still a lot of time left, says Shake. Fact, bro. Val Zavor saying pure trash Rockets. Go Spurs, go. Tale of 2 halves. Dude, is that not the most true thing right there? The Spurs woke up a little late, but the Spurs finally showed up. Where is AT&T? Everywhere, I guess. 6 minutes points, only 4 on quarter 3. Where is Kevin Durant? He's had a pretty good game so far, Dominic. He has had a pretty decent game so far. Let's see. You guys think with Sengun will make 20? Yeah, let's take a look at the numbers. Why don't we take a look at the stats, guys? For those of y'all who are new, to the channel, we've got some data out here. I got some data on the right-hand side. I'll scroll up just a little bit so y'all can see a little bit deeper down here on the benches. Wemby, 22 points in today's game. Wemby, 22 points. He leads the San Antonio Spurs right now. Amen Thompson with 23. But if you look down on the bench, down at the bottom here, you'll notice that Kevin Durant for the Houston Rockets out there did already get 20 points. So KD's got 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. Nothing wrong with KD. He's just taking a breather, and they're going to need him here in just a moment. KD is averaging a ton of play time right now. Way more than a 37-year-old man should be getting in the NBA. Kevin Durant right now is averaging 37 minutes per game at a 48 minutes, at a 48 minutes. So he's literally sitting like maybe a quarter of the game, maybe a quarter of the 48 minutes of the game. Yeah, a lot of times not even a full 12 minutes. He gets 11 minutes of break. And the bench isn't great necessarily for the Houston Rockets. I do prefer my San Antonio Spurs bench, but then again, I am biased, so there is that. Anyways, yeah, he was in foul trouble, says Brian. We can talk about that as well. So fouls for KD. Actually, KD's not in foul trouble. He has 0 personal fouls on the day. If we take a look at the numbers here, Wemby has been sitting out due to foul trouble. You can see that on the right-hand side. That's what this PF is right here, personal fouls. KD, not a single foul on KD's record today. Sengun is in foul trouble though, but he has been benched. Don't know if that's what you were talking about. Either way, folks, Rockets with possession. Thompson shoots. Thompson, back iron, no good. Spurs ball. San Antonio Spurs bringing it back now. Up court here, spin move for Castle. Castle shoots, scores, and one. Let's go. And one bucket here for Stephon Castle. 8:25 left to go. It's going to be hard to call these basketball games, man. I tell you what. Gonna lose the voice if I do this too tough as we go on, but hey. Good game right now. Basketball collection. What up, homie? At the free throw line for the and one opportunity. Shot goes up. Shot's no good. It's rebounded by Eason. Eason gets the board. 3-point opportunity not converted there. Thompson with possession. Thompson to Durant. Durant upstairs to Thompson. Rim checked. Thompson missed the dunk. And here is Wembanyama. Wemby gonna Euro, gonna shoot, draws the foul, and one. And Wemby gets a trip to the stripe again. Man, the Rockets also. How many fouls is this for the Houston Rockets? The Spurs do play cleaner defense and do put players on the stripe less often than the Rockets do, but not at this rate. I feel like San Antonio is getting every single call right now. So Wembanyama to shoot his free throw. Free throw is no good, so another 3-point conversion unsuccessful. And the Rockets have the ball. Eason to Smith. Smith to Thompson. Thompson hanging on to it here, looking for KD. What a shove. Come on. Where's the foul, ref? That's a foul. Are you kidding me? Kevin Durant literally put his elbow in homeboy's face right now. They didn't call that a foul. Look at this. Look at KD. Look at this elbow here. I don't know, man. Who's that foul on? That's definitely, that's tough, dude. I don't know. I don't know what to call here. I'm going to let the officials do their job. Right now, the officials are saying that that's going to be a foul on San Antonio. KD going to shoot his first free throw, and KD will knock this down. So, can't get too mad. Just going to let it happen here. A lot of you guys saying can't see it. You saying look at it like we can see. A lot of people watch this in tandem with the games, believe it or not. Anyways, okay, next free throw comes in for Kevin Durant. Second free throw is there. So there seemed to have been a lot of contact at the three-point line. For those of you guys who don't have access to the game, there seemed to have been a lot of contact at the three-point line, and the officials let that go. Then on the drive for KD, there seemed to be minimal contact, and the officials blew the whistle then, which was why I was in an uproar. Wembanyama shoots the three-point shot. It is no good. Rebounded by the Rockets. The Rockets have possession. They trail by 7 right now. They're down by 7. Pass inside to Thompson. Thompson to the three-point line. Wide open triple off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Sengun. Sengun to KD. KD to Thompson. Thompson against Barnes. Back to KD. Looks like a foul. Off-ball foul. Who's going to be charged with it? So it's going to be... They're going to put 10 seconds on the clock here, on the play clock, the shot clock. 7:07 left to go. There seemed to have been a foul against San Antonio. There's the inbound pass now. Kevin Durant going to work his way in. He's fighting against Castle right now. Double team. Wemby, the SWAT team. Rejection. Wembanyama swats this one into the stands. Wemby with the rejection on KD. Nice. I like it. So a rejection on Kevin Durant. Victor Wembanyama comes in to help support. San Antonio has possession. San Antonio will drive. Behind the back pass to Barnes, a pump fake. Barnes to Fox. Fox for three. Fox no good. Wemby tries to rebound out of bounds. They say Rockets ball. So Rockets have possession now. An empty possession for San Antonio does not bode well, but they do have this 7-point lead still. Very bad shooting here in this fourth quarter for both teams. Alperen Sengun, a spin move, a shot off the glass. Wemby gets the board, another missed shot. Have the Rockets made a single shot in this quarter? There's Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson passes inside, back to Amen Thompson at the elbow. Kevin Durant now will pull up and shoot the elbow jump shot. That is another miss for the Houston Rockets. Here's San Antonio, a turnover for San Antonio. Super sloppy basketball. Amen Thompson, turnover for the Rockets. 2-on-1, fast break points, puts it up and in. San Antonio scores again. 5:55 left to go. 97-88. San Antonio up by 9. The three-point shot for the Rockets is good. Oh, looks like his foot was on the line. It's a 2-point shot for Eason. The score is 97-90. The Rockets down by 7. The Spurs with the ball. A feed to Wemby, a pump fake at the three-point line, a shot from mid-range. Not going to land for Victor Wembanyama. And Kevin Durant gets the rebound. He finds Sengun now. Sengun works his way into the paint against Castle. It's a size mismatch now. Sengun going to get blocked by Wemby. There's a foul, though. Castle, too much contact. The officials didn't like it. I think that's a fair whistle. And I think Sengun will go to the stripe now to shoot a pair. 5:18 left to go. Sengun going to put up a couple of shots now. Rockets, you got this, says Aljan Booty. What up, Aljan Booty? He threw it away once or twice, but still, says Brian. Alien Dagger, says Joe. Timeout? Do we have a timeout? I think the Spurs will call a timeout here, guys. All right, y'all. Timeout has been called. What's up, hoop heads? How y'all doing, man? Y'all are watching Football Nation right now. Before I got into football, I was a hoop head too, and I've lived in San Antonio my whole life. I try to call the games as best that I can impartially, as long as my San Antonio Spurs aren't playing. I'm pretty darn good at that. But when my Spurs play, man, I bleed black and silver, which is why I wear my black tie and my silver clip. Now, I know I need to get a Spurs tie. I've got hundreds, maybe not hundreds, I got dozens of ties that I cycle through on this channel. But if you're watching this channel, rest assured that you're going to be getting some sort of tailor-made production here. Let's see. Can Luke shoot 4 times, please, bro, says Savage Mad Dog. You need Luke Cornett to take 4 shots? Well, if he doesn't, you might be taking those 4 shots yourself, my friend. Let's see. I got Gavin or Gavinette saying, how do you feel about Luke Cornett getting another rebound? I think that is possible, but with this game being as close as it is, man, I don't know. I think both teams are in the bonus here too, by the way. So San Antonio with 2 timeouts left. Houston with 2 timeouts left right now. Reading some more of these comments. Gutta Boy saying he will get 26. Wemby's going to get 30. Rockets will win or not? Well, I was asking you guys what y'all think. Looks like 1,200 votes already on this one. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Valzavor saying Rockets with 4 points in 6 minutes. Can Spurs still lose? Yes, the Spurs can absolutely still lose. With 5 minutes left to go, the only way to guarantee a win for San Antonio is to avoid empty possessions. An empty possession is how you lose games down the stretch. Play smart basketball, take your time, and even if you do end up with an empty possession, take as much time off the clock as possible. Right now, the Spurs aren't in necessarily clock management mode, up by just 7. They do need to score, but that needs to be in the back of their minds moving forward here as the game draws to an end right now. Let's see. KD's going to drop 40 today, says Mason. Yasmin saying, Ra, Egyptian God. Yes, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Can De'Aaron Fox nail another 3? Maybe. Maybe. I can't believe I did this to myself. My rocket sank in the ocean. Woo. All righty, folks. So, San Antonio's got to focus on scoring a couple buckets here. We are in the middle of a timeout. We're getting a few changes of personnel. You can see on the court for San Antonio right now, Wemby, Fox, Castle, Johnson, and Barnes. On the court right now for the Rockets, you've got Thompson, Durant, Sengun, Eason, and Dorian Finney-Smith. Stephon Castle. Actually, this will update in just a moment. I got Castle on my bench. Let's refresh this page. Here comes the first free throw, and that's the substitution. So this is a little bit ahead right now. First free throw is good. Is that ahead or behind? First free throw is good. The score is 91-97. It's actually off. That's interesting. It changed. It's fixed. Both free throws fall here for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. San Antonio inbounds the basketball. Dylan Harper to Cornette. There's your chance for Cornette. Keldon Johnson has the ball now. Johnson passes to Harper. Harper will drive. Harper, double clutch reversal off the glass. It's up and in. 99-92 San Antonio. Dylan Harper with a pretty move on the inside right there to blow past Kevin Durant. Durant looking every bit of that 37 against the rookie here. A pass to Kevin Durant, but the man can still score. Don't sleep on KD. Durant goes to the right against Johnson. Feeds inside to Thompson. Cornette allows that shot to go. The score is 99-94 as Amen Thompson scores the shot over Cornette. Harper, Barnes in the paint. Barnes under the rim. The turnaround jump shot is good for Harrison Barnes. San Antonio breaks triple digits. It is 101-94. Full court press right now for the Spurs. Maybe not full court. At least it was for Barnes there. Inbound pass. Kevin Durant has the ball. Durant will shoot over Johnson. It is short. Dylan Harper gets the board. Harper drives. Harper will shoot. Harper off the left hand is good. 103-94. San Antonio starting to pull ahead. And now it feels like a comfortable lead for the Spurs. Both teams in the bonus. KD looking for a way here. Here is a shot over Cornette. The shot is good again. Cornette playing zero defense for San Antonio right now. Spurs need to milk this clock now. Now we can start thinking about it, right? Maybe not even, man. Down by 7. A shot for Harper again. Makes it look easy. Dylan Harper off the left side. Shoots it up and in. 3:20 left to go. A 9-point game. 3 minutes left to go. Kevin Durant passes to Thompson. Thompson finds Sengun. Sengun to Durant. Back to Sengun. They're looking for an open man. Shot clock down to 5. The shot goes up. It's no good. Rebounded by Keldon Johnson. It's an empty possession for the Rockets, and the Spurs can make this a double-digit game. Dylan Harper at the Toyota Center logo. Bottom of the screen. Tries to find a way in. He almost loses possession. Keldon Johnson lines it up, shoots, rebound Cornette, who wanted it. Cornette got the board and an assist. Keldon Johnson to the hoop. 107-96, timeout. Houston Texans. Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets call a timeout right there. 2:39 left to go, and the Spurs pull ahead by 11 now. Can the Spurs lose now, says Cody. Cornette got the rebound you were looking for, bro. There it is. It was an offensive board, too. Can someone tell me if you can bet on Chris? I've never heard of that, but we don't do a whole lot of that on this channel here. Can you hear her? She's singing. I hear her, Joe. She's getting those vocal warm-ups going right now. I can hear her. She's out there. I know exactly who you're talking about, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, that's that football Freudian slip. That's it, Leighton. Houston Texan Rockets. Oh, man. Good game, guys. This has been a really good game. I took Spurs plus 250 for 5 Gs, says Maxim. That's crazy. I do a whole lot of that, says Vincent. Let's see. I need 0.5 from Durant for a 1. Ooh. Let's see if you can get that. That rebound was awesome. That's all I needed to cash, says Gavin. All right, y'all. Reading some of these comments, checking in right now, man. We don't buy players, man. We grow them out here in San Antonio. It's been like that for decades. All right, Houston. Got to score quickly now. Houston going to take quick shots. They can't take too long on these. Here's Sengun knowing so. He feeds to Thompson. Thompson tries to take it. I think Wemby gets the block. It's out of bounds on the Spurs, so 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Already too long of a possession here for the Houston Rockets. There's the inbound pass to KD. Kevin Durant kicks this thing. It's off his foot. It's out of bounds. It's Spurs ball. Spurs get the basketball with 2:20 here left to go. 2:20 left to go. San Antonio, what is up? Let's go. Javier saying shout out from the Philippines. Go Spurs, go. Okay, San Antonio brings the ball up court. It is Dylan Harper going to take his time. Smart to do so. One more bucket should ice this game. He steps back for the triple. It is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Rockets. So an empty possession. First one for the Spurs in a long time. Let's see how this develops. Sengun, easy shot. Gonna miss. Rebounded by Wemby again. Another Wembanyama rebound. Here's De'Aaron Fox. Yup. And now the Rockets arena is starting to clear out. A steal here. And Wemby jumps on top of it. Looks like we get a jump ball at half court with 1:41. The arena clearing out here for the Rockets. Rockets fans starting to realize that the writing is on the wall now. Good hustle there by Wemby to dive on top of it. Wemby's been beaten up, banged up. Wemby gets the easy, wow. Oh, he just got kicked in the face. Here's the shot. And you know what? It's rebounded by San Antonio anyways. The Spurs feed to Wemby. Wemby to the rack. Suck on that, he says. The score is 109-96. That's an easy dunk for Wembanyama. 1:25 here left to go. Alperen Sengun will shoot. Misses again. Amen Thompson gets it. A pass back out and back to Thompson. Thompson at the free throw line finds Sengun. Sengun back to Thompson. Thompson floats it up and misses again. How many shots did the Rockets make in this half, in this quarter? Did they make anything in this quarter? Did the Rockets score any shots in this fourth quarter? Wemby pulls up like he's going to shoot the three. Wemby will be fouled. He'll go to the stripe here with 51 seconds left to go. This game is done, guys. This goose is cooked. San Antonio absolutely won this game. 29-point swing, says Steve. Dude, Spurs were down by 16 at one point in this game. The Spurs were down by 16 at one point in this game. Thank you for your commentary and mouse skills today. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. Thank you for the comments, sir. So Wemby at the stripe. Puts it in. It's 110-96. San Antonio. Let's go. They are celebrating here. Wemby with 27. 16 rebounds. They're going to start checking in some of the bench players here for the trash points. So you can see Tate and Holiday checking in for the first time today. Okogie, Finney-Smith, and Capella on the court now during the substitution. Wembanyama, Fox, Johnson, Castle, and Harper going to stay out on the court for now. Elama, anytime. I need Wemby. 30. No! He's going to hit 29, George. Second free throw good for Wemby. It's 111. He's still out there on the court, so you never know. He could get those 30. He could. He might get those 30. Let's see. Let's stick around and see if our boy can get those 30. He's actually at 28 right now. There's a foul here. Both teams in the bonus, so now the Rockets are going to go to the free throw line. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively grab my chair. What? Snaz drops a super chat. Let's go, bro. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that super chat. He says, the suit is black, not. Still with you, Mario. Thank you, Snaz. Thank you very much. Hugo Ibarra dice, puro San Antonio, Texas, in the heart of Texas. The stars at night are big and bright. Hey, guys, if y'all are in the San Antonio area or in the Houston area, check out the Elijah Garcia football camp happening here in San Antonio. I will actually be working that event as the videographer for it. So if you guys want to learn some football skills right now, Wemby has checked out, guys. They're moving the basketball back and forth. EG football camp. I'm going to start adding those links into my streams here. This shot's going to be up and no good. A missed shot for San Antonio. This will be the final score of the game, most likely. Maybe the Rockets will score one more bucket. There's this alley-oop upstairs. Clint Capella will jam this one down. 10 seconds left to go. The Spurs inbound. The final score, 99-111. Go, Spurs, go! San Antonio will get the win today. The San Antonio Spurs get the win today over these Houston Rockets. Wanted to say thank you for everything. Thank you, Snaz. Thank you very much, man. Hey, man, if this was y'all's first time checking out the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We will be doing football, basketball, and baseball this year for 2026. We'll be covering the postseason. We'll be covering March Madness here for the NBA. We'll be doing a few more of these warm-up games right now. Let's take a quick look at the analytics and see how this video performed. I made it an actual point to not look today because I knew that we would have a very different crowd today than we normally do. Let's see. Let's go to our analytics right now. 18,000 views. You know, not half bad, y'all. Not half bad. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button. I know that sounds super annoying because every YouTuber on earth always asks to smash that like button, but it does make a huge difference. So if you're still with me right now and you have not done that, you caught the end of this game, you enjoyed yourselves today, smash that like button. And, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Sengun should have shot some of those threes you said he's good at. Yeah, he should have shot some of those threes that he's pretty good at. What a game, says LMT. Thank you, Triple. Appreciate you. That's Triple M Boys. For Christ, appreciate you, bro. Cat Babs, thank you, Cat Babs. Thank you very much. Our Scion saying, nah, we like you. Thanks, man. Cheers. Nia, great game. Thank you, Nia. Welcome back to basketball. Another season with basketball, Nia. Let's go. JTY Stowe saying, came for the football, staying for the basketball. Cheers, guys. Myken saying, say hi to Sammy. Thanks, Myken. Says, yes, hit salute to all, says Mojo. Leyland Brooklyn. Thanks for checking in, Leyland Brooklyn. Chris, anytime. All right, guys, I'm going to go hang out with my family. We're going to go discuss and see how far we can push this basketball thing during the regular season. See if we can amp this thing up to really get some legs under it and find some serious momentum as we head into the postseason. All right, guys, until next time, my name is Mario Manuel. You can check out my socials here on YouTube. You can check out my website, footballnationusa.com. And until next time, let's effing go. You've been watching Football Nation. FN, that's why we say, let's effing go. All right, guys, peace out.